I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in.
Ew. I don't even know who you were directing that at.
I think it was directed
I don't know.
at everybody.
Who wants to find out? You want to find out?
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
Max, I think
crazy.
it was directed at everybody.
I'm fucking crazy. All right, guys. 10, 9,
Clap now.
8. I'm gonna kill you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5. Wait, that's not the right one. 1, go. That was pretty good.
That was so off.
That was pretty good, guys. I don't know.
I clapped 3 times. Good luck.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
What is your problem?
Because your mic didn't pick up when you said 1, so I just
we have
clapped
to do that
several
again.
times. I just guessed.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
I think we have
Would
to
you
do
like
that
to do it again?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. You know
See,
what?
your
Close
mic
enough.
doesn't pick that up, so we don't know when you clap.
Yeah, we don't know.
You aren't supposed to clap after I clap. You're supposed to wear at least.
But we
whatever.
can't hear
We
when
didn't hear
you
you
clap.
I know it doesn't. You guys' clapping is not related to my clapping. It's related to when I say 1 or go. I mean, sorry.
But you didn't say go.
You didn't
Yeah, I
say
did.
go.
I did. But
you
it's
didn't.
okay. It was.
If you did, we didn't hear it.
Do you even, like, use the claps at all?
Yes, the claps are fucking crucial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were...
The claps are crucial.
Well, they're always so off. I don't know how the episode doesn't always
That's the
turn out
I'm really
like,
good.
horrible.
I think that's Rydooski
That's just
going. That's
Discord.
Rydooski going to town.
3, 2, 1, go. That was so much better, guys.
See, we actually heard.
I didn't
Yep.
We
clap.
heard the word go, so we clapped.
You didn't.
I'm
you
sorry.
You didn't fucking clap. Why did you?
I was
clap?
like adjusting an audio setting.
No.
You know, predator his
sorry.
ass.
3, 2, 1, go. Sure,
I
sure.
think me and Catman did it, but I think Arho was a little early, but it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine.
If you can't tell, I'm a little bit out of it today.
Welcome back to My 9, guys. How you guys feeling? Welcome back to My 9. Ooh.
God of hell.
Holy
God.
moly. Welcome back to Waterdale. We're in Waterdale with the boys.
Good old Waterdale.
God. When we last left
All
off,
right.
you guys had just, I think, finished shopping at Mr. Mystic's Magical Menagerie.
Yes.
But if you have anything you want to go back and
Something
get.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. The rest of the day is still yours. Is the rest of the city. If you want to go anywhere, buy anything. I don't know how much of you guys have money left.
I have lots of money left.
Okay.
I have 402 gold left.
God damn.
Brick is a rich
Goddamn,
man.
dude.
He's very idiot. He's very stupid though.
I mean, I don't know how much 160 gold's gonna get me. So
That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
not in D&D apparently.
Not for magical items, which are frankly very expensive.
Well, I'm going to hike to the top of that hill and watch the city from above. If anyone wants to join
Okay.
me. Otherwise, I'll do it myself.
Alright. Or was that how we were gonna
Alright.
deal with the sewer system thing? The portal that's down there? I thought we were gonna deal with that. I mean, we can go to the top of the hill if you think it'll help.
I don't think. Do any of us even have a way of dealing with that right now?
My thoughts. Yes, I don't think so.
We could-
Alright, so Othias, you're looking to get a good vantage point of the city?
Just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a little more east. You can find where it kind of elevates a little more. You looking for anything interesting or just looking?
Oh, I'm not supposed to mess with my dice.
Thank you.
So we're all there now? All of a sudden?
Yeah. I mean, unless you have shit you want to do on the way, but
No, that's cool. That's
Okay.
cool.
for brevity's sake.
Yeah, I guess I'll just, like, look at each part of the city. I don't know, like, closely.
For anything specific, or just to get a feel of it all?
No, just like, for fun.
Okay. No, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Far west, I mean, you can see a good few ships leaving the port and and entering. The streets are filled with people. It's a city. Yeah. I mean, it's very like packed tightly together with the sizes of the streets and how most of the buildings are. There's very few places where there's not either a street or a building.
Sometimes.
I was gonna say roll a perception check if you could.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, 15.
Okay. With a 15. You can see a few of what you're pretty sure are those entrances to like the sewers have been marked off, barricaded and blocked off, and you can see it being guarded by a few of those black armored like soldiers and a few figures. Entering each of them that you can't really make out. All wearing this kind of empire garb. Yeah, that's what you see.
Sometimes I just like to come up here and separate myself from that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, can't be social all the time, right?
No. You can't. And it doesn't always do good, does it?
Not always.
But this gives perspective.
It does. It really does.
Brick is just kind of like staring out. She's kind of like, this place is so big.
Is he there? Is he alright?
Rick is just staring off into everything.
He's not really been in such a large city before, or even a town this big.
Okay, if I were to wave my face in front out of his face, wave my hand in front of his face, what would happen?
You. He's not like that far out of it, but he's like, what do you need? What do you need?
Okay, he is still there. All right, just checking.
I haven't gone anywhere. What do you mean?
Figure of speech.
James, roll me a perception check as well if you could.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
I do.
Okay. Let me see here.
I believe your passive's
Is that-
17, but just for
Yeah, passive is
just
17.
curious.
Which isn't much. Which isn't too much better than what I rolled.
What'd you roll?
15.
I guess even just with your passive, far off, a little more south in the city, your eye catches, even despite how full the city is, it's a little more closer to where you guys are kind of set up right now. This this building with this almost like this large like cauldron sign on the top of it, with what looks like this kind of fake or like green liquid leaking out. There's this kind of crowd almost like spread out like around it, forming this like kind of circle, this like semicircle in front of the building. And you just see kind of 3 figures standing in the middle of it, one kind of knocked to the floor. You aren't able to make that much more than that, though.
You can see that building down there.
Which building? There's a lot of them.
That one with the cauldron.
What about it? Brick's like,
There seem to be quite a few people there.
That's odd.
you wanna go see what's going on?
Let's keep our eye on it.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay. You guys looking for anything else? Or is there anything else you'd like to do while you're up here?
Oh yeah, I've got nothing.
Othias is pretty much just like staring at everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like being present. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just Brick's kind of just looking at the shop still.
Just kind of existing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's about as peaceful as a city like this can get. Lots of seagulls just around, but nothing seems too out of the ordinary. Actually, a seagull kind of flies over and like lands on Brick's head.
Brick tries to pet it.
And it flies off.
Aww.
It lands a few feet over by James, and just kind of looks up at you guys.
Did it shit on his head?
You don't feel anything or see anything. It pecks your foot, James.
Easy.
What do you want, little guy? I use my magic item.
Yeah, to cast Speak with Animals.
Yes. Is it like a charged thing?
You can just do it. So, once a day, you can cast Speak with Animals, and also once a day you can cast Speak with Plants.
Okay, cool.
So it's just one day use for each of them, and
I'll
it
use it.
resets at dawn. Okay. Food.
Oh, it wants food.
Food.
Well, let's not give it to him, just so it's not reliant on us.
Food. Squawk.
Fair enough.
Alright, I wish I didn't have this necklace.
Squawk. Nicholas, give me food. Nicholas, Nicholas. Mine.
Just turn it off.
Yes, good bird. Fly away now. Have fun.
It like hops closer to you. Othias.
Yes, hello. What can I do for you?
Pecks your foot. Food.
That's nice, yes.
Food.
No, that's not food. No, that's not food.
Looks up at you.
The best you'll get out of that.
Feed.
Good. Well, what did you say now?
Feed.
Feed.
Squawk.
No,
Squawk.
I'm sorry. No, you have to find it yourself. That's part of nature, isn't it?
Pecks your foot again. Feed.
No. No.
It kind of hobbles over to Brick again, and you just hear it, feed! But for Brick, it's just squawk!
He tries to pet it.
It wants food. It's saying feed, feed, feed.
It like pecks your hand.
No, just let me pet you. It'll be okay.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh god. What's my modifier for it?
I think it's just +2, unless you have proficiency.
18.
18, it takes 1 or 2 tries, but it'll eventually let you kind of slowly and gently pet it. Don't really know what seagulls sound like, guys. I just realized.
Well, after this, I don't know about you all. I'm going to go down to the inn and look at the job postings.
Squawk!
Sounds fun.
Yes, well, it's something one has to do, I suppose.
Yeah.
It flutters off. I don't know
I'm
the
gonna-
sound effect as well as Catman, but you're gonna do what?
I'm gonna look down and check in on what was happening with the weird crowd.
Okay. You can see that that same kind of circle formed in the crowd with now it's like 3 figures standing over one that's kind of on the ground. And you see one person kind of walking out of the store with something in their hands.
So it just looks like a normal store.
The store itself looks normal, about as normal as a giant cauldron on the top of it can get. But something looks up.
What looks up?
There's.
I look up.
You look up, you see the sun, it blinds
Do I
you.
see anything?
Roll a con save.
Oh.
It's the sun, it blinds you, it blinds you, it blinds you. You're blind forever. You're blind.
Oh.
You fail.
Ooh.
You fail. 2. You fail.
Technically 4.
You're blind forever. Write that down on your character sheet.
Okay. Can I start a magic shop?
You can shut the fuck up. No one's gonna get that.
Well, at least none of our listeners are.
That's awesome. What seems up? There's a smaller person on the ground, kind of surrounded by those other 3.
Oh no.
And there's somebody walking out of the shop with a handful of just things. If you don't think anything of that, though, then it's up to you.
Most people walk out of shops with a handful of things.
Yeah, but there's somebody on the ground, is what I'm trying to say.
Dead? Does it
don't
look like they're okay?
you can't see from this far.
Brick is gonna go down
okay.
there.
I suppose
just
we should
walks
check
off.
on that person. They've been on the ground
They
for a while.
think he's
haven't they?
being robbed, guys. I think we need to go help him.
All right. Yep. I suppose you're right. Oh, the story was calling all along. What?
Jesus. Do you all make your way down there with Brick?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Getting closer, you have to kind of sway through the crowd that's formed down there in front of the shop. It's a smaller, kind of this darker like wooden shop with bits of concrete, windows on the front that show into the store, different bottles and potions and things at the like. In the actual crowd, you see 2 half-orcs and a larger built human with human kind of surrounding this halfling on the floor. James, you immediately recognize this halfling as one of the halflings you talked to the night of the festival.
It's one of the halflings I caught.
Yeah, this is Luke, that kind of shaggy, brown-haired halfling. He has a bit of this kind of black eye, a little bit of blood coming from the nose.
God, some people, they just don't have any dignity nowadays.
In the shop, throughout the windows, you can see another kind of half-elven man in the same kind of clothes as the 2 half-orcs and the human, kind of just going through things and just kind of grabbing them. The crowd themselves, some are chanting fight, some look like they're trying to hold back, others trying to maybe charge in. It's kind of a mess, though.
God.
Should we do something?
Probably.
Be my guest.
Brick will go over. He's strong. Kind of.
Kind of.
He'll go over. It's like, what's happening over here? Why are we fighting?
Yeah, piss off. The human kind of just turns and like scoffs at you.
That's not very nice.
He fully turns to face you. What you gonna do about
Can I
it?
stand there and say, and I'll just stand there and wait for him to say something.
How tall is
No.
he?
He's not taller than you by any means. He's maybe like 6'2" at absolute best. You do tower over him. He turns around to like look at you and face you, and immediately kind of gets caught off guard and has to look up and try to regain that tough guy composure.
I just look down. I'm gonna just look down at him. Put my hand, like my big ass hand, on his shoulder, and just kind of stick the glaive into the floor with the other hand. Do you really want to start something right now? And I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Can I give him the help action?
How necessarily would you be doing this? Like in what way would you be doing this?
Can you?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, I'm gonna make my eyes glow fucking red with
With
prestidigitation.
prestidigitation. Sure, I mean, you already have advantage from Othias, but I'll
It'll
say...
be funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
19.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Okay.
The other was a 15.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Brick, you're just death staring this guy. You see his eyes like dart back behind you to Othias and back up to you, back to Othias, back to you, back to James, back to Othias, back to you. James, your passive's 17.
Are you telling me I'm gonna witness this man
You
piss
see a
himself?
faint puddle. Jesus, he rolled a I rolled to see how he would take it. It was like a 3.
Oh my god.
You see one of the half orcs kind of look over. Hey, pissed off. It's like the same tone of voice as the other guy.
No, do it to him too.
Brick looks over. I'm gonna make my voice really loud.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, is this?
I think you're thinking of thaumaturgy.
I'm thinking of
but-
thaumaturgy. That's the wrong spell. Never mind.
You're
I
good.
can't do that anyways.
You can just scream.
Now, I'll just fucking scream.
You could just scream at him.
Oh god, what do I yell at him?
What do you yell at him?
Never tried to intimidate anybody in this game before.
Nah, we've never done this. We always just cried.
I'm just sitting here giggling, oh god. You want what? Really? You're gonna do this too? You want to fight?
You know what?
Roll intimidation again.
That's better. That's a 22.
Jesus. You see him kind of, and he kind of reaches for something, in one of his pockets. He's kind of stumbling back a little bit. You see the other half orc, the other friend, a little bit smaller and scrawnier. Hey, piss off.
Him too.
Him too. Can I lift the human above me and throw him at the third dude?
Make an athletics check.
Oh my god.
That's a 21. That's a what?
21.
You kind of just reach your almost giant kind of paw out, just grab him by the shoulder, just overhand throw him at the scrawny half-orc. You know, ah! And then boom, and they both fall to the ground and just kind of tumble. You hear like, whoa, yeah, cheers from the crowd. The half-orc kind of, oh shit. He just darts off into the crowd and kind of just runs past somebody.
Othias steps back a couple feet subconsciously.
Brick's gonna go help up the guy on the floor.
The halfling, he's like Luke, he's just shaking. Please don't hurt me!
Are you okay, sir?
Please don't hurt me.
Are you okay?
Oh my. Yeah. He's like quivering.
Did they hurt?
You see,
Did they hurt you? Are you okay, sir?
You see the half elf inside the store with this like big bag of things in his arm. All right, guys, let's. Oh shit! He drops it and he runs.
He turns towards the door and he just sees his two friends on the floor and me standing in the doorway.
He drops what he's holding and he runs.
Where does he run?
Into the crowd.
Does he run through the door? Because Brick's gonna grab him if he tries.
Yeah, go and make a grapple, which I think is athletics. Yeah. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yes! Natural 20, 25 in total.
Natural 1. Yeah, you reach your arm out and just completely fucking clothesline him. He goes, oh, and falls back onto his back.
10-foot reach.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
He tries to like crawl away, and you just fucking you like step on the back of his leg, and he says, "Ah!" He does not move in.
You're gonna stay here until Mr. Policeman shows up.
Othias is gonna go look at what he dropped.
It seems to be this kind of leather bag of just different like bottles and different substances and potions. Some of it looks like to be like a few like herbs or things in the bag, maybe for brewing. Oh my goodness! The halfling kind of helps himself up like on your leg, Brick.
That's fine.
Kind of like behind it, like a scared kid. Thank you.
Are there more of them?
Wipe some blood off his nose. I don't think so.
Cool. Rick like looks around, is like, where'd the fourth dude go?
He's gone.
God damn it.
He ran into the crowd. That's the last you saw of him.
Well, 3 of them. 3 out of 4. That's pretty good, right? He turns towards James.
I
He turned towards
you, yeah.
James and to his teammates. He just saw him throw a human.
Othias gives a thumbs up.
Brick smiles ear to ear. It's a little creepy, but it works.
Oh, you're really big.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Here, come in. I got some rope. You can do your thing with these guys if you want. I don't really know. I've never been robbed before.
Okay.
How tall are you, by the way?
You look up towards Brick. Brick is like 7'5".
Brick is
Oh my
Brick
God.
is. This guy's maybe
7'6". Sorry,
like,
he's fucking.
This guy's maybe like 3'2". He's itty bitty compared to Brick. He has to like look completely like 90 degrees just up at Brick to like say anything to him at this angle.
Bugbear tall.
He'll provide you guys with some rope. You can.
I will
restrain or tie. These
I'm
people
gonna
up.
tie. I have a plus 11. I'm gonna tie these people up.
Go ahead and you might as well roll sleight of hand. Might as well, surely.
Yeah. How's a 26?
You're pretty confident, I guess. Maybe they won't get out of it. I guess it's gonna really go either way, right? I mean,
Words of thievery.
no, they're in there pretty tight. They're pretty tight. I'm looking at my dice right now. They're in there pretty tight. Man, I wish I could roll good as the DM, guys. Wouldn't that be cool?
You started this with 2. You started
That's not
your
bad,
like practice rolls with 2 natural 20s.
I don't know what happened. Haven't rolled above like a 12 today.
I'm just doing what
And
I'm.
I've rolled a lot. Eventually, yeah, 2 of those guards will show up. They're not in that full. Actually, they are in that full plate. I don't know why they would be. Completely covers their body. What? What
Hello.
happened? Hi, these...
Othias steps to the side.
Oh.
Further, like, into the crowd, I imagine.
These,
There is still one.
they were, robbing... What's your name? And he, like, Brick, like, turns towards the... Towards the shopkeeper.
I'm Luke. Luke, Bernardo, if you know me by my full name. This is, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no, these guys saved me. I mean, I was getting beat up pretty bad. He kind of points to his black guy. Yeah. Okay, we'll take it from here.
There was a fourth guy. I don't know where he went, but there's 3 of them here.
You kind of disappeared into the crowd as soon as he went all intimidating. But
Okay, we'll look into that. Did you get a good look at the guy? Yeah, he was.
that's a good question. Did I get a good look at it?
He had this kind of purple. He was one of those half orcs. He had this kind of purple skin, this big bushy black hair, these kind of piercing red eyes. Oh, I might have just been a little afraid at that point. He had this like knife that I don't really know. He just kind of flashed it. Kind of scared me. Yeah. It looks evil. Okay. Cool. And the 2 guards will take the 3 you guys caught away if you'll let them.
Yeah, Brick doesn't stop though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope not, but I up to you.
Brick's like, this is my catch. You can't have them.
You guys, man, thanks a lot. That was cool. Listen, if you want to come inside, I've got a few, I got you, come here. He'll, lead you guys inside. He still looks a little frazzled from everything, but he's doing okay. Here, he kind of steps behind the counter. The walls are just covered in these shelves, these kind of glass cases full of just bottles of different liquids. Some are labeled, some aren't.
Brick is very careful when stepping around. This is just a bull in a china shop.
Yep. Yeah, you're a little tightly packed in here. Your head just barely doesn't hit the ceiling, Brick. It's
I can squeeze.
Not a tall ceiling.
Squeeze into areas. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. You'll be okay. He kind of goes back. You see him like rummage under the counter for a little bit. Here you go. And he puts these 3 kind of smaller vials on the counter of this kind of reddish, almost crimson liquid on the house.
Was it?
These are 3 of potions of healing. They're really cool. Yeah, I mean, you guys, they were taking a lot more than just these. It was ridiculous.
Does this heal physical wounds? He kind of just looks at it, like really carefully. He's like,
Yeah. What
How
else
about,
would
do
it
you
heal?
have any for mental wounds? Asking for a friend.
I'm sorry.
Frick looks really confused. Like, what do you mean mental?
Do you have any that heals mental wounds?
James looks a little concerned.
I know
That's
that
one
I know this
physical-
guy
Where?
took a few years of psychology. I could admit you to him if you wanted. Might take a few months, a few years. He's a therapist. Yeah. I mean, I can admit you to like a therapist if that's something you're interested in.
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a worrying question to
Well-
ask somebody. Is all.
No, I was curious. is
Okay.
all.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
If someone needed a mind-curing, like, sort of potion for some horrible past event that's traumatized them to the core, would they be able to find that here?
No, probably not here. If your mind is like
Kind of just
shrouded with like a magical darkness, then maybe I could maybe work something up. But
No.
okay.
Frick
it's
looks
fine.
really concerned in your general direction.
So does Luke.
And so does James.
Frick like turns towards James and like horribly whispers, "Should we throw him as well?"
No. You really shouldn't.
Well, yeah, these are in the house. He kind of puts them in front of each of you. But if you're looking at anything else, I can maybe give you a discount on your first, purchase here. I just, I gotta make a living somehow.
Othias will look around. What else is
You
there?
make me fly
Make you fly?
like a birdie, and he like flaps his wings.
Maybe not like a bird necessarily, but yeah, kind of. I can work on something like that.
I don't know if that was Rydooski dropping something or the potion guy dropping something, but that was perfectly
I
timed.
thought it was Brick trying to
It was
fly.
perfectly timed. I think that was Rydooski dropping something.
No.
No.
I'll send you guys the list. I mean, if you're looking for anything else, this is kind of the main things I've got in stock right now. But if you're looking for anything else, maybe I could work something up for you in the back or something like that.
I see a thing. I know you included it on here for a very specific reason.
I know you included that middle one on purpose. I know you did.
Yeah.
Brick like looks at the menu,
And you know
reads
the
it.
funny thing? I'm tempted to buy that too.
Brick like looks at this like menu basically put in front of him. Is like,
Filter of love. What does that do?
Oh, the filter of love. I don't know why my voice went so deep for a second at the start of that.
Yes.
I mean, if you get someone to drink this, they'll basically be, they'll see you as your, as their true love. They'll be much more willing to do things for you. It only lasts about an hour, but
Seems a little bit morally shady, don't you think?
well,
Kind
I
of
just,
unconsensual.
I'm okay. Well, now that you say it like that, I guess so. I don't know. I just
Party pooper.
I nerd emoji. I mean, I just make things like,
Alright, hold on. I'm
does
gonna go
this one turn me into a toad? And he like points towards the elixir of toad.
this. So, basically, how it works is if somebody drinks this, they'll be turned into a toad for a certain amount of hours. It's not really consistent yet, but I'm working, real hard day and night, just to make things, But yeah, I mean, if you wanted,
That sounds fun. I'm just going to try. Yeah, let's see if it works for a second. And without asking Othias, just going to grab it and drink it.
The elixir of the
it's
toad?
so much money, dude.
I know.
the elixir of the toad.
Yeah.
Do you have them?
We're still in the potion shop,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
Rydooski, call it.
Heads? I don't know what this is for.
Well, looks like I'm buying the filter of love.
Four. Othias, you.
I do.
So it's this like, those like wooden frogs you like run the stick over, and it makes like a funny noise. It's basically one of those with like a cork in the middle. You take it. There's no way he can stop you. If somebody else wants to try and stop him, you can roll like dexterity.
He's doing this
But
in
it's
front
Othias
of
is
Brick.
not-
Othias is not.
By the way,
what?
Othias, when doing this, it looks like he just thinks this is a normal thing people do.
Brick knows
He
like to
doesn't
like
have
to
any
pay
like
things.
malice of forethought.
You do know you need to pay for that first, right? You can't just
It goes down. It's very sour, almost. This slimy sour substance just runs down your throat.
Touch your mouth a little
Yeah,
bit.
almost coating your mouth with this kind of sour. He just looks at you
says that out
bewildered.
Alright, I hand him 120 gold and
Okay.
buy the filter of love.
Yeah, Othias, roll a d4 for me.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm trying to get it out. Can't get it out. 1 second.
You want me to roll one for you?
No, I got it.
He's got this.
3.
Oh God.
3. Okay.
So much money.
You don't have. Do you have the money for this?
I'm gonna be in debt.
You're gonna. You all watch
My
as
whole family
as
from now on is gonna be in debt.
a few moments pass. Othias, you feel this weird kind of rumbling in your stomach that passes through your whole body, and you all watch as like a fucking animorph, he just shrinks down and turns into just a toad.
How does one undo the potion of toad?
For the next 4 hours, Othias is a toad.
Croak.
Yeah, I mean, something like. So I've done some testing.
The glass clatters on the ground and
Yeah.
breaks probably.
I mean,
Fuck me. Brick steps on him.
Croak. Oh. I'm a frog. I'm dexterous.
toad
Right?
stats 5e. Let's find
Does
out.
this work like
Not
the
a
magic?
toad.
And he steps on him.
No, I'm gonna die.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say for the purposes of this. Brick, roll just an unarmed strike to hit, which I think is +5 for you. Just a hit.
Unarmed strike?
Strength.
It's just strength? It's
Unarmed
plus
strike.
3.
Well, your plus your proficiency.
Oh, well then yes.
+5.
Is Brick stepping on him on purpose?
Yeah. He thinks
Oh.
it's an 18, by the way.
18. Yeah, that's gonna hit the 11 AC a frog has.
I can't make a dexterity save.
How badly do you want to be a toad for the next 4 hours?
Really badly.
Roll against the 18 of the unarmed strike. Roll dexterity.
Okay.
A dex save, which is just +1 for the toad.
3.
3. Nah, dude. You.
Othias tries to leap out of the way, but before he's just like pinned by the foot. Oh,
Go
no.
go ahead and roll damage for me, Brick.
Was that just strength plus what? Proficiency?
Oh yeah, it's just
5.
it's just your
D4? I don't know.
it's 1 plus your strike modifier.
Oh, it's 1 plus my
so-
strength. It's
It's for unarmed strike. So just
4.
Probably as much health a toad has anyway.
Toad is well, a frog, which is all I could find on such short notice, has 1 health.
Okay.
It's 1d4 minus 1. He steps on you.
Well, maybe it
you
has 3.
Yeah, you know what? Let's roll. Let's roll. Yeah, let's roll a d4 minus 1. Sorry. Okay, it has 1 hit point. It still has 1 hit point. I'm
Oh.
sorry, man.
Oh.
I rolled a 2. You bring your foot down onto the toad. There's a brief kind of pause before it just this crunch, and boom, Othias appears again under your foot at normal size, just prone on the ground,
Oh.
face down. Othias, you feel like nauseous. You feel sick. It is not fun. Worst hangover of your life.
Oh.
I'll just mark off the elixir of the
Would've been
toad.
nice.
It does work.
To be a
Does work like the magic.
toad. I give you props. It works well. Maybe sometime I'll come back and buy one.
You have to pay for that, sir.
Brick hasn't let him up yet. His foot's still on top of him.
Can you move your foot,
you need
sir?
to pay for the thing you drank. Even I know
I
this,
do?
and I'm not too bright.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh. But I thought you were giving it to us to try.
no. I was just showing you what I. Oh my
Oh.
god, that's gonna. I mean, even with the discount, That's like that's
I'm
like
sorry.
800 gold with the
I
discount.
misunderstood.
Oh,
I can't help but feel a little bit embarrassed.
oh.
Well, I have 167 gold, and you can have it. It's my last little bit I've saved, but here you go.
He just takes it. Thanks. How much do you give?
Cheer
him?
up. 167
All of it.
gold.
You still owe like 633. Oh my god.
He's in debt.
Oh.
It's episode
See him.
3, and he's gone into debt.
You see him grab like a notepad, like write down something, and set it to the side. Okay, he'll hand you that filter of love you wanted, James. Mark off the one, I think 120, is it? Yeah, the 120.
Yep, 120.
Yeah, it's just like almost this like this mauve like glass-colored, like heart-shaped thing with the cork at the top, with just this like bubbling pink liquid, almost like sizzles, like a soda would. Yeah. Jesus. Were you guys looking for anything else? At all?
Brick has completely forgotten what he asked for earlier, and he's just too embarrassed to ask.
You were looking at flight stuff, right? You wanted to fly like a bird or whatever?
Brick's like, yeah. I think the moment is kind
That
of
would be
past.
interesting.
I mean, I've got it. Yeah, if that's something you want. You won't.
I would love to try that. Yeah.
No.
Fucking
gotta-
Brick
you
turns
gotta pay
towards
for it,
towards
sir.
you and just like puts his hand like over your mouth to stop you. You need to pay first, remember? No more just drinking things. He takes his hand off your mouth. Like, you need to pay for things. You're currently broke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, you know, how do people know they get their money's worth? They just buy one and trust that it works when the time comes.
Yes.
That's
That's how owning a business works.
That's how business. If it didn't work,
Oh.
he wouldn't be in business.
Jesus.
Well,
It's called building
Uh.
rapport.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Brick turns
I'll get
like
you the
really
money.
confused towards your character. It's like, where have you lived? Where did you live before you got
Not in places like this.
For that potion of flight, if you're still interested, it's only going to be about $250 with that discount. If that's something you're interested in.
How long can it make me fly for?
I mean, with the testing I've done, about an hour. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you're not wearing anything too heavy. But it lasts about an hour.
Brick like looks down at all the stuff in his pockets. I don't know if this is heavy or not.
Is it above 400 pounds? Then you should be probably okay. It is this like. It is this kind of very like finely blown like glass bottle with these kind of wings coming off the side. Inside is this like sky blue liquid that kind of swirls with this like opalescent like
That's
white
beautiful.
inside of it. It is very beautiful. It's almost like sparkling and twinkling. He has his hand on it, kind of looking at Othias and then back to you. What do you think?
Othias kind of reaches up his hand and like goes to brush his hair back, but I imagine it kind of looks like he's
Yeah,
getting
he kind of
crowded
pulls it
again.
back towards himself.
I'll come back. I'll come back if I need it.
So will I.
You have.
cool.
Oh, he. Okay.
Well, I have to repay the debt apparently.
You should do that. Yeah.
You should do that.
You don't want to be a wanted man.
You guys want anything else, or are you guys heading out?
Well,
You don't have any money with
I don't think it
that.
really matters for Othias.
Everything just changed.
It's the third episode and you're in debt.
By a lot.
By a lot.
633 gold. Write that down on your character sheet that you're in debt to this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
guy, so no one forgets.
Negative. How much?
633.
633 gold pieces.
That is so much.
Guys, I'm just so impulsive. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't not
Clearly.
do it.
So you guys heading out?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
assume so.
I'm sorry for the
come back again.
sorry for
It's
the
fine.
trouble my friend has caused.
Why are you sorry? It's my mistake.
It's good manners. I might be stupid, but I know my manners. You say please and thank you, and you apologize when you do something wrong. My family taught me well, as much as they could.
So did mine.
Should we go
Jesus,
to
I
the
can't
police
believe you did
station
that.
to see what's going on with the criminal people?
Okay, sure.
Alright. Okay.
We could also try to find the fourth man. For kind of like just
Do you have
waits,
an
like
idea
looking.
of where to find?
He's kind of just like looking at you guys, like, what do you guys want to do? Like,
Are you guys heading to the
what's your...
Catman's
yeah.
tower? Sorry, I mean to interrupt you. But
No, that's good. Yeah.
probably, if they're not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I have no objections.
okay.
Yeah.
You make your way to that same kind of tower. The guards in the front look at you, kind of let you in. You enter and you see those three that you guys detained earlier, still kind of restrained and sitting next to each other on a bench that's being guarded. Yeah. As you walk in, you see from that from the office doors that you guys have been in a few times. You see that Fire Genasi captain kind of walk out, Captain Oakenflame, with the with this fuzzy thing kind of tied around his arm. Well, not tied, but like wrapped, kind of thrown over his shoulder, which you realize to be the bear rug, Brick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
didn't think you'd just be here.
Well, we were coming
Cool.
to. I wanted to know about the people who were just arrested.
Yeah, I heard about that. Good work, I think. Oh, I think this is yours, and he kind of tosses it to you, Brick, the bear rug.
Brick tries to put it over his head.
Okay, sure. Looks like a little awkward because it's a rug, but it's kind of a cool cloak.
Brick like put he can't quite kind of a minute of like fiddling and stuff. He's like, I'll try again later.
And it's like dead quiet while you're doing this. I did want to talk to you three, not about any of that, but a new lead if you're interested.
Oh. Go on.
Kind of looks around.
Does it involve money? Because apparently I need that now.
That can certainly be arranged. He kind of motions over to follow him back into his office.
That would be great. Yes. Carry on.
Yeah, you follow him in. In place of where the bear rug was, you instead see this like leopard printed rug. There's no like head on it or anything. Like, I think there was for the bear rug, but it doesn't look as cool as the
Did
bear.
you kill this recently?
No, I bought this.
That's how
Oh.
That I killed. He kind of motions at the bear. The bear rug around Brick.
Why?
I don't know.
Move on.
I mean, gotta eat what you gotta eat.
If you ate it, I suppose that's fine.
I ate some of it.
I just have a thing with people killing things for sport.
Sure. Whatever.
Find it barbaric.
It is what it is, I
Don't you?
suppose. Sometimes. He sits down. And he pulls out this kind of large parchment that he rolls out on the desk. And it is a version of the map of mining that you guys have. This large kind of parchment version map of Dolores. And there are two lines from Waterdale, one pointing north and one pointing east. The one going north kind of goes into that darker kind of forest. And the one going east follows a line that kind of goes a little lower into the Great Wastes. We've, similar to what you found in the sewers, we've heard rumor and news through our sources of some similar happenings happening around here and around here. And he points to both positions. As far as the Empire's reach is, you have a sort of interesting connection to all this, kind of to Othias. You seemed very intrigued and interested.
I just don't want people to die unnecessarily.
I understand. I am
That's all
offering
the
you...
connection I have.
Yes. Money can be arranged if you like, but I'm offering you the job of heading into one of these locations and investigating. What do you say?
Is it dangerous?
Oh, most likely. If it was dangerous down there, it was dangerous during the festival. But,
And you don't know exactly how dangerous it would be,
no. But
because we're the ones that will find that out, right?
That's kind of the point of hiring us.
that's yeah.
Alright, how much money are we talking?
Say about... I could do 1,500 total for all three of you. Unless you have a different... something else in mind.
That's fine.
1,500.
No, that sounds alright.
Split amongst yourselves.
Can I just have 633?
That all you... I mean...
Just for myself. I don't know about them, but...
He's kind of in debt.
Well,
And that's
yes.
who?
And that's not... Debt isn't a nice word. Let's say, I owe money to a friend.
We met.
I mean, I suppose, that amount of money would fall in line with the 1,500, but...
But I don't want them to not get any. I don't want them to get less, I mean. It's fine, yes, 1,500's alright.
Okay, I was gonna say make a persuasion check, but okay.
Oh yes, let's make
Make a persuasion check with that.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, if you want to.
If it's too late, that's also cool.
It could just be a really high DC anyway, and you would have no idea.
Just go for it.
15?
15?
I rolled a 17, but yeah.
You have a -2.
I suppose a little extra on top could be thrown in.
Brilliant.
1,500 total for the party to split amongst yourselves, with an extra, we'll say 800 thrown on top.
Well, that's magnificent. I can't argue with that, can you? Looks at Brick.
I thought you were talking to him. I was like, I can.
Well, that's fine. I was okay with the previous reward either way.
Alright, well.
Perfect.
Then this is fine, yes.
I'll leave this map with you. Can I slide it over? And how are you making your way? Traveling.
So it's right here. What direction from the Watergate?
Well, first of all, it's called Waterdale. Second of all,
My bad.
on the map, there are two different locations. You could really head to either one. You can choose one. You can, if you want to do both, that's fine. We can, but the reward, the 1,500 and the extra 800, Was just for one of these. So if you want to head up north into the woods, you can handle that one. We have been detecting more Fey-like magics in that woods. A mix of this kind of Fey and this undead. The east was more elemental, but yeah.
We kind of need
All right,
money.
well-
Let's go do the money.
Yes, I agree. Let's do that.
Okay.
And then maybe when we come back, we'll do the other one.
Okay, so which one are you guys doing?
North.
North, the forest.
Okay.
We need to be paid.
I was once in that land. Time I don't wish to remember, but yet, yes, I shall return, I suppose.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And again, how are you traveling? What's your kind of system?
Well, I usually just travel cross country
You just
by
walk
myself with no horse or steed.
I mean, I kind of just walked here.
Okay.
How long do you think it would take us?
A few days of travel, definitely, to there and back. I would guess about 2 days worth of travel to just get there.
Okay.
Would you be willing to lend us horses?
Certainly, yes. That's why I asked. I could give you 2 horses and a small carriage. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do we need a carriage?
I suppose not. If you just want the horses, that's
Well-
fine.
What if you have another horse? Just then there's one for each of us, or even I and James can share one. I don't see the reason for a carriage.
No, it's entirely up to you. Assumed it would be more comfortable, but if you want 2 horses or 3 horses, that works too.
Brilliant. I figure we can traverse more land that way
Sure.
more easily.
If you head down east, here, take this, and it's like this little it's his badge. He kind of reaches into like his desk and pulls out this badge, just with the bird logo of the Empire. Show this to the man. I don't remember his name. Running the stand. He'll let you pick out your horses, and you can. I'll cover the cost for this one. Just
Thank you.
yeah. If you head down east of here, you should be able to find
All
the
right.
stables.
At the end of the city.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
You turn to look at Brick and he's just messing with the bear again.
Rick, are you sitting down?
Yeah, just on the floor.
On the floor. Okay. Good luck.
He went to go sit in a chair and it creaked and he's like,
Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah.
Good luck to you too.
Yes. Okay. He'll let you guys go after that. You guys heading down to the stables?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Cool.
I am looking forward to meeting these horses. How about you? He just turns and there's nobody there.
They're like 10 feet ahead of him and he's just not noticed.
I think he would be ahead actually.
Okay.
He's just like really looking
He's
forward to
excited.
meeting these horses. Yeah.
He's just saying,
Oh,
he's just standing there, it's like,
He just tries to cover it up.
Brick's is like talking to James like, do you think they can hold me? You think am I too big for the horse?
They might have to get you
Are there bigger?
something
horses?
bigger. We'll see what they have.
Might be too tall. Maybe they have a big horse for me.
I think you'll be fine. Well, yeah, we'll see.
The only horses I've seen are the ones that have gone in and out of town, and the ones back where I live, but those are really tiny.
Well, I thought we'd all be saying goodbye all too soon, but I suppose we'll have plenty of more time together.
I think if I leave you alone, you'll end up in debt again.
I've been fine this far.
I don't know how.
If I always figure if the city doesn't work out, I'll just be fine on my own.
he's been going around just
In the country.
in debt in every city. From city to city, he's just in debt everywhere, and he just leaves whenever someone
That's why he keeps leaving
confronts
each
him.
city.
Eventually, you make your way down to the stables. It is this So from just traveling down east towards the end of the city, you immediately notice it looks much less kind of compact down here. And what structures do exist and the roads look much older. And you get down to this.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah?
By the mountain, right?
Yeah, much closer to the mountain.
Okay.
You get down to this sort of almost farm-like plot of land with this not giant, but this large blue kind of barn with some kind of worn paint. Tons of different crops, different just fields of like animals. It's not like huge, a plot of land, but it looks like it's been here much longer than a lot of the city.
Are there cows?
Yeah, sure, there's a few cows.
Dice is gonna go up to a cow, pat it on its back.
Chewing on some grass.
You're doing just a splendid job here, pal.
Walks away.
Brick's looking at it, and he's just licking his lips.
Oh my god.
So hungry.
Looks-
so hungry.
It kind of, its eyes move over to Brick, and it kind of makes its way away.
So hungry.
Walking down the path, a little farther back away from these cows and kind of put off in their own area with these taller, kind of barbed wire, almost lined fences, is this area that looks a little more, a little bit torn to shreds. Like whatever is held in here is a little more harder to maintain. You know at like the zoo when there's like little like enclosures and there's like an area that they can kind of go in like the inside part of like a zoo where the animals just kind of hide.
Mm-hmm.
There is a kind of like mound like cave, and you just see two kind of these like beating kind of feline like eyes. These feline kind of mixed with like lizard like eyes. You all have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Out to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I do. Yeah.
James especially, you can see the figure of what first looks like a panther, but then you see these large tusks kind of poking out the side.
Brick holds out.
And it's much-
Brick is like holding out a ration, like trying to get its attention as soon as he notices it.
Roll animal handling, Brick.
17.
17. It takes about a few minutes of just kind of goading this creature over, but eventually it lumbers out of the kind of the mound, and
Is this what I think it is?
you immediately see this kind of bounding its way over.
He's so
And as it
That is not what I thought that was.
it starts to pick up speed and kind of it almost bounds kind of back and forth, this boom boom boom, and it kind of runs over, slowly kind of puts its nose over to the ration you're holding out. It's gonna try and take it from you.
Yeah, Brick will let him.
This- and it kind of bounds off, chewing on it. And that cove behind it, now you can see a few smaller ones. These creatures are called moorbounders. Just a few smaller ones, just kind of.
I want one as a pet now.
You continue on the path, I assume, where you can see this this red-skinned tiefling with this kind of salt and pepper kind of graying hair and this patchier beard, wearing this kind of farm clothes and this big sun hat, who's currently milking a cow. As you walk up, it's a little awkward. Oh, wait, why the fuck? What the fuck? That was not the voice I wanted to do.
That was.
I don't know how I did that. Well, what can I do for you? He kind of turns his attention to you, leaves the cow alone.
You're doing just a brilliant job here. You know that. You just,
Oh, thank you very much.
It looks like he's talking to him, but then he goes fast and like starts petting the cow.
We're here for. He turns towards James. Horses, right? Horses. We're here for horses. He looks confident again.
Yes, we are.
Brick goes. He raises his hand again.
We definitely have those. Do you?
Did the panther thing look large enough for me to ride?
The moorbounder, they're pretty big. They're about.
I might.
They were pretty big. They just like standing, their height was about 7 feet. They almost came up to you.
Their height was 7 feet.
And yeah, and laying down, they looked about you could gather 10 to 15 feet. They were pretty fucking huge.
I would love one. Brick is gonna ask about that.
Okay.
Can I ride that? And he like points over towards the moorbounder area. Can I?
The moorbounders. You certainly could.
He's a very pretty kitty cat.
Othias, do you show him the badge you were given? Othias. Othias.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Do you show him the
I
badge?
was like, yeah, I said yes.
Okay.
Othias is probably wearing it.
Okay, that works. Oh, you. Okay. I guess you'll cover it.
It's
Well,
like really
I certainly have horses, but if it's the moorbounders you're interested in, they're a little trickier to get the hang of, but it could certainly be arranged.
I mean, they seem very friendly. He ate out of my hand.
That's impressive.
I want to go pet it. Brick looks like really
Would
like
it?
giddy and happy. He loves wildlife. Can I buy one?
If you want to buy one, or do you want to?
Well, can I buy one? Is that an option?
It is. I assumed you would be renting them through the captain's will or whatever, but if you just want one on your own,
I
certainly.
assumed that covered horses. I would. Can I use that to buy one?
You could rent one, but if you want to buy one, you would have to pay.
I will.
To keep, you would have to pay.
Okay,
yes.
how much is it to buy one?
I mean, without training in mind, just to have would probably be about, say, 100 gold pieces. They're very fine creatures, hard to come by. But I'd part with one of them for about 100.
Brick like goes through his like pouch, like, and he'll quickly like count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. He counts in like increments of 10, and he just hands him 100 gold. I would love to buy one.
Okay. We'll get to that. Are you two interested in horses, or are you also potentially looking to rent the moorbounders?
Horse would be fine.
All right. Sure.
Same with me.
Okay. We'll get to you in a minute, son. He kind of looks up at Brick. The horses are just this way.
Actually, can I rent a cow?
To ride?
I'm kidding.
Okay. I was. Okay.
They're brilliant creatures, although I wouldn't.
Yes.
I wouldn't expect them to do all that.
No.
I have no idea where his character's going, and I'm trying to figure it out.
I love it.
I don't understand.
I love it, guys.
He must understand the cows are here to be like bred and slaughtered. But I don't. But he absolutely hates that. But I don't know if he's intelligent enough to understand that.
Oh no, he knows.
He leads you two over. I guess Brick, you can follow. To this kind of large, this field that kind of mixes into a stable. Tons of different horses of different size and colors. You guys want any specific looking horses?
No,
Okay.
No, not really.
just one that looks sturdy.
Yeah, there's this kind of dark, almost jet black horse that looks a lot. I don't want to say beefier than the others, but it looks much more. It's seen a few things, maybe. With this kind of big scar on the side of it, and this longer, not like white mane, but this almost silver kind of grayish mane.
Othias is gonna go over to it. You seem to suit me. And proceed to talk to it for like a solid minute.
It's a horse.
Just like I, you have faced great adversity and have proven to conquer it yet and again and again. And he's doing this little kind of petting him.
Okay.
And I think I will trust you with myself, and you will trust yourself with me if you take me to be your rider, and from here on we will have a bond. You and I, there's nothing like the rider and the steed. We will be equal as one. One decision does not go by.
Roll animal handling. This is the session we've rolled the most animal handling ever. This is ridiculous.
What is animal handling?
It's wisdom.
Okay, thank God. Thank God it's not charisma.
I don't know if you have
22.
proficiency or not. 22? Okay.
I don't.
Okay, nice. What's it? Yeah, it seems to kind of stick around you. He'll supply you with this fine saddle. Are you looking to purchase feed for the horses?
They eat grass, right?
I mean, they.
Well, he says that in a way where he knows they eat grass, but yeah, you know.
While this is happening, James, are you looking for anything specific in a stallion?
Not really.
Okay.
I like to imagine, not Sai.
Damn.
While Othias is just like talking to the horse for a solid minute and like asking if he can like be his rider and stuff, James just like gets on one, just like looking at Othias in like a weird angle and just like rides towards the
James,
the tiefling guy.
you find this this black and white, almost like cow printed horse, but these the mane kind of falls to the side around the ears, and the legs are a little like furrier, maybe more built for a little more for the cold. But he looks pretty sturdy. Looks like a nice strong horse. Okay. You guys name your horses.
Well, Othias
I'll
is
think of
gonna
one
ask
later.
if it has a name.
This guy. I don't think so. We got so many here. I kind of lose track sometimes between you and me.
No, all right.
It's up to you, I guess.
We will come up with a name.
Sure.
He says, directing more towards the horse than the tiefling.
Cool. He'll provide you with, we'll say, a week's worth of food for now. For you, the two horses,
Thank you.
and then Brick, he'll lead you over to the more bounder area. Which, looking further, it has like a lot of like mounds and kind of divots in the dirt that look like they've been kind of pounced on and then bounced off of. You would assume, just looking at how these creatures were moving. You see a few of them kind of out prowling now. One has this cub that's kind of nudging. It looks a little more like tiger-like cub. The small like little nubs of the tusk just growing in.
Oh, you're so adorable.
They vary in size, but they're all pretty fucking big. Much bigger than any of the horses necessarily. Not much bigger, but they're, noticeably. Are you looking for anything in particular? I asked the other two with the horses. They didn't really seem to care, but you know,
Not easily scared.
brave. He leads you over to the that little cub has that one more bounder kind of over, like helping it learn to walk almost. And then about 10, maybe 15 feet back, there's one looks a little older. Some of the fur is almost graying towards like the mane on the back and like around the eyes and the mouth. One of the tusks is like chipped. Well, doesn't get much braver than Miss Clarabelle over here. She's one of the older, more bounders we have here, but she's very strong. She's very protective. And as you two approach, you see her kind of look up and just kind of, with the two eyes, kind of it almost like bug-eyed. It's a little jarring, just like staring you down. That's the best they can.
Brick
What do you think?
keeps eye contact with it and just starts walking towards it.
She kind of stands up almost, not in this kind of aggressive pose or anything. Just make, I guess, another animal handling. I'll say with advantage.
With it, I was needed that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much better. 16.
16. You approach her and she kind of this kind of like faint, almost like guttural purring sound can be heard, kind of mixed with this growl. And you approach and you place your hand on her forehead, and that tension immediately kind of drops, and that growling kind of is replaced by this faint purr, and the eyes go a little bug-eyed almost.
Lovely.
I think she likes you.
This one.
All right, you've already paid. I should warn you, more bounders are very carnivorous.
Good.
Carnivorous.
Good.
Yeah, so just
I am
if
too.
you have any. Okay. If you have any smaller animals you keep around, maybe be careful.
He turns and like looks for James.
James and Othias
Not
at this
Othias.
point have their horses kind of over waiting for you.
he
For some reason,
He
I
looks
don't
for
know
James
why.
specifically
It feels
because-
like my life
because-
expectancy is about to drop in the next
because
few
Othias
minutes.
Othias is like wearing armor. He looks like a tin can of food versus Othias, which is just like a piece of food for them.
Othias, you watch as Brick and the Mormounder Clarabelle, both of their heads just immediately turn and just like lock eyes on you.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that my life expectancy dropping?
I love her.
It's a little scary. Well, if that's everything you guys need, he's gonna send you off. Yeah.
How does one? I assume I can't go into town with my new friend here.
No, I would probably not. I would be careful. If you can leave her on the outskirts, she should listen to you. Just, be careful. She is like saddled up, not necessarily the same as horses, but has this like harness around her. But you would gather things like this aren't usually as much mounts as like horses are, and are probably not as safe to keep around maybe small children. For example. Yeah, just be careful. I am legally obligated to say we at Blue Barn Farms are not legally liable for anything these animals cost or do. That's all.
Understandable. I purchased them.
Yep. If you need anything else, just let me know. I have a cow to milk. He's gonna start to walk off.
Have a good day. And Brick,
You
not
too.
understanding that he is supposed to get on the animal, will pick up the moorbounder.
Pick up the moorbounder. Make a athletics check.
Sure. Yes. That's a 17 plus 5. 22.
22. Yeah. You kind of place your arms under it, almost like like you would like a much smaller cat, and kind of are able to barely kind of lift it off the ground. Kind of like leaning back and just holding it. It's like she's kind of taken aback and just looking around, freaking out.
Just petting it, like trying to calm it down. It's like, it's okay, you're fine, you're okay. You're okay, it's okay, I love you. You didn't make it.
The horses kind of take a step back. I'm so glad you got the fucking moorbounder. I was so hoping one
No,
you
of
would.
course I'm gonna get the cat. I love it. They're so adorable.
I love them so much. Are you guys gonna be heading back into town for anything else you want to do, or you guys just kind of?
Brick will head back into town. He wants to talk to the magic man again.
Okay. What are you doing with your moorbounder?
He's gonna walk up to like the wall of the town and just kind of put the moorbounder down. It's like, stay here. I will be back. And he'll give it more food.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of just toss some rations down in front of her. She kind of looks back at you, looks down at the rations, kind of lays down and just starts eating.
Lovely.
It's just like one of those dog owners that like has no right to have their
And their animal.
obviously just like rabid dog, like a huge rabid dog off leash, and they're like, oh yeah, it's fine.
My dog don't bite. And he'll go try to find the cart again.
Okay. James and Othias, you've seen horses around the city before. You assume you'll be okay with them if you want.
Yeah.
You're gonna look around a little bit for the cart. Okay. Eventually, you're able to find it. I'll say I won't make you roll this time.
Okay.
Mr. Mystic's magical menagerie. You enter through those kind of steps.
Hello.
He's like off in the corner, polishing these boots.
Hello.
Oh well, hello there, fine young boy.
Brick's like huddled over in the cart.
Could I get you anything?
Yeah. I've made a recent purchase.
Yes.
Ignoring the details of my question, do you have a way to... He pauses for a moment, trying to, find the words. Transport? No, that's not right. I'll just give you the details, and you can make of it what you want. I purchased
All right.
a moorbounder.
A moorbounder. That's
The very
fascinating.
the very adorable cats that are outside of town. I've purchased
adorable
one.
is a word. Sure.
I've been informed I can't take it into town, but I would love to. Is there a way you could, or an item you could give me, or I could purchase that would be able to make it smaller? Or something where it would... Max is gonna roll for if Brick will know what this is. I don't know if he will.
What is Max talking about? Is
Like
there a
a-
specific item?
I don't know if it exists. He's looking for something to he wants to basically make it like a find familiar spell where he can have an item that the moorbounder can go into and come out of. or something that he can put on the moorbounder to make it smaller so he can just carry it around easily.
Jeez.
He doesn't want. Brick isn't comfortable leaving it outside of town, basically.
Okay. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Brick
Something like I don't.
Yeah, Brick has no idea how
anything-
to put that into words, though.
Yeah, something. What I'm gathering, at least, is you need a way to transport this beast in a safer way.
Yes, but with me. I don't.
With you,
I don't want
yes.
to leave him outside of town. I don't want him to get lonely.
I don't have anything like that in stock, but if you wanted to commission something like that, I could definitely make something.
I have money. How much money?
For something like that, you want to make it smaller, or do you want to trap the being entirely in a locket, for example, and take it with you?
Would that be uncomfortable for?
I
don't.
I could make it cozy.
If you could make it cozy, I'd rather that.
I could certainly do something like that. For that, that in total would probably be a good. It's tough to say.
300 gold coin, and can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, it's gonna be a high DC.
That's fine.
Go
Brick
for
has
it.
no idea. He's guessing. He's throwing that number out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural 20!
Natural.
I can take a picture.
Okay, plus what? Plus what?
Plus
I know it's
one.
a natural 20. Plus 1.
Yes, me and my stupidity. We go.
300. Here's what I'll say. The specifics on what I'll have to do to make this work are a little foggy. I'll take 250 now, and then I'll start working on it, and then you can come back. I'll say in about a week. I should have it. And I'll take maybe another 250 on top of that. I'll let you know, but 250 starting price.
Done. And he hands
you can
over
pay half up
250.
front.
That's it. He interrupts. Done.
Okay.
Make it comfortable. I don't want him to be uncomfortable.
Yes,
I love
sir.
him.
Kind of tips the very tall top hat. I'll see what I can do.
Also, do you know a tailor that can turn this into a cape? And he pulls out the bear rug from his pocket.
I don't know anyone named Taylor.
No, the job.
Oh, you mean a clothes? Yes. I could probably do that.
Ooh. Okay.
You hand him the rug.
I hand him the rug.
He kind of rolls it up as tight as he can. He takes off the very tall top hat, and he slowly slides the rug into the top hat. And even where it looks like it should stop, it just keeps going.
I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimmy Sale Dimmadome.
And he reaches in.
Oh my god.
Looks like he kind of fills around with something. Pulls out a white cat, puts it back in. Pulls out what first looks like the bear rug again, but then he kind of unwraps and stuff. It still has that furred rug texture, but then at the top it has this kind of black fur kind of going down the shoulder, connected by this golden chain that you can undo with the bear head. It's not as big on this, but it's kind of coming over the shoulder. What do you think?
Perfect.
Awesome. And if you want, he can combine that with your cloak.
I was gonna ask.
So
I was gonna ask about yeah.
Yeah,
that would be
you
sick.
Can do that. That's awesome. So the cloak of protection acts the same, but now it looks like that cool sick ass bear cloak. Awesome. That's sick. Don't know why there's a white cat in there, but
That's fine.
You looking for anything else while you're here?
No, I mostly came to get the nice transportation for the kitty cat.
Yeah, I'll have to work on it. Come back in about, I'd say a week, maybe a little less.
Okay, I'll be out traveling for a couple days, but I'll be back.
That's alright, I'll be able to save it for you.
And Brick will leave. Thank you.
He tips the hat, and you see that cat like fall out like Wah! And just run off into the shop. Oh dear, Whiskas, and he kind of runs off after him. You leave. Do you guys have anything else you want to do in the city before you leave?
Did they fall? Did they see this entire
I would say
situation?
Othias would go buy rations, but he was
I
not
have
going to be
nothing.
doing that.
Brick will buy rations if rations are available.
Yeah, there's a general store.
Is there a
You can get rations and stuff at.
is there a list for the general store?
For the general store, it's just kind of whatever you think would find there. If it's like for stuff that you'd find in like rope or like supplies or whatever, you can just tell me. And if most things that just general adventuring supplies would be there. I don't have a full list because that'd be huge.
Rope, a grappling hook, and lots of food.
Okay. How much food?
I'll spend the rest of my money on food.
Okay.
I have 50 gold.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting together all the prices for you.
You know what? Why don't I do that as well?
I have to feed a cat. You guys have horses food already.
So for the rope,
I was thinking more for myself, but other than that.
Oh, Brick was buying food for the entire party.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
how many feet of rope do you want? For every foot, it's just 1 gold. For 50 feet, I mean, sorry. For every like 50
I was
feet,
like, every
it's
foot is a gold. I'm
No.
rich.
every 50 feet is just 1 gold.
I'll buy 100 feet of rope.
Okay, so that's 2 gold. Mark that off. And then for a grappling hook, it's 2 gold each.
I will buy a grappling hook.
Okay. So that's 4 gold out of your 50.
Yeah.
So with 46 remaining gold, you want to spend all of your money?
Might as well.
rations?
Let's just go for it.
With 40, you can get about I think 92 days of rations.
Nice, we'll do that.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's all your money. Mark off all of it and add 92 days of rations.
I have 100 days of rations exactly.
The halfling lady just like hands you. She's a little stronger. I guess she'd be. Yeah. She kind of just hands you.
That doubled my weight.
This large barrel of rations. Oh, okay, dearie. And then she reaches over, grabs another barrel, puts it in front of you, ties them together.
Brick can carry all of this just fine, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know.
That's I'm only carrying 300 pounds currently out of my 480.
She's like looking at like the bag of all the money you just gave her, like just like enamored.
Have fun. Brick will leave.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I can't think of
Do you
anything.
have a bag of holding, James?
He does.
Would you
I
like to
do.
take like 70?
I bought one.
Would you like to
last
take like
session.
75 days of rations off of me?
Fucking sure.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, my weight went from fucking like 100 to 298.
That's ridiculous. Alright, if that's everything, I assume you guys are heading out north?
Yes.
Yep.
I will go get the cat. I'll pet the cat.
Yeah, he's still there.
Need to name
You
him.
notice all the food is gone?
Yeah.
And you look to the left, you see what is left of some sort of animal. Maybe got a little too curious.
Need more food for you.
Oh
I
no.
Just licks the lips. He did tell you her name was Clarabelle, but you can always rename her.
No,
no
he's gonna
problem.
rename
This is your creature.
He's gonna
so.
rename him. He's got to think of a name.
Such a sweet name.
He's such a nice
Horrible
name.
creature.
See, Brick goes with his own naming system. He's Brick. James is Bookman, and
Bookman. Why is he Bookman?
because he's constantly writing in a book. That's how Brick first met him, was him trying to get a scoop.
That's funny.
And Elias is the
Elias.
weird man who doesn't know how to pay for things.
Oh my god.
I hope that name changes.
It should.
Seems like a goddamn mouthful, if you ask me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're able
not
to gather up your moorbound deer. You can get the horses. You already have the horses, but yeah. You head north. For the first time in the campaign, you guys have left the comfort of Waterdale.
Yeah.
Watergate, you mean?
Yeah, Watergate. Up until now,
And then that's the end of the
Los
episode. No, just kidding.
up until now, Brick, your Moorbounder has been just kind of stumbling pretty slowly. But once you get out into the larger kind of fields of past the city, she slowly picks up speed before she starts to bound, back and forth, like up, in this very like jumping motion, making travel. She's just going. If you want to try and slow her down, you can. She just kind of just goes with you.
We love the cat.
So glad you got the Moorbounder.
Of course.
I love them so much.
If he gets out of hand, we'll slow down a little bit. But
Yeah, you'll have to slow her down a little bit to keep up with everyone else.
Is it that much faster than a horse?
Unless the horses just start running, it bounding off is much faster than a horse. Yeah,
Nice.
but you just go. You're still kind of following the shoreline a little bit, but you're kind of a good few minutes away. Yeah. Officially out in the elements.
It looks like Othias is just like a lot calmer out here.
Yeah.
Like, it might not have seemed like he was a little bit on edge, but now that you like see this side of him, it seems like he was a little bit just like, you know,
Brick's done the opposite.
nervous.
He's turned into like a kid in a candy shop. He's so excited.
He's crazy.
You calmed down. Brick went another level up.
Othias is also excited.
Wow.
Just, yeah, in a different way, I guess.
You're all like following the trail, then the Moorbounder sees like a pack of deer and just bolts off.
Go!
With Brick on her.
Yes!
Nyum!
Brick does
The deer
nothing to
everywhere.
stop the Moorbounder. Brick encourages the Moorbounder.
One second. Oh my god. I just. Most of the deer get away. It does.
Can I make an attack
catch
against
up.
one?
The deer?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to hit a deer.
I have a 15-foot hit, so I might as well.
Yeah. Sure, man.
Glaive attack bonus? 22.
Yeah, that hits. You cleave into. I don't want to. I'm not gonna describe
That's
this.
fine. I just wanted it for food for tonight.
Sure. Yeah, you get one of the Moorbounder also gets a hold of one. James, or not James, sorry. Othias, you watch as that happens to just these things that were just
Brick
chilling.
like turns, and you guys are like a little bit farther behind. He yells back, "I got dinner!"
You have so much food.
He seems so happy with himself.
You have so much food.
Nice job. Well, it seems like it wasn't really used so much, but anyway, yes. I suppose that's good. Yes.
You guys keep going. And eventually, dusk starts to fall.
Othias is talking to the dead deer.
Oh my god.
As you go.
It's like thrown over like the back of the Moorbounder. Like it's like kind of tied down. It's kind of like just ragdolling around as it bounds back and forth or like up and down. It's
Thank you for your sacrifice, and
you see
we're sorry, but
you see a baby deer in the
I
distance
guess.
watch you leave. Welcome to Bambi.
oh no.
Eventually dusk falls and then the night begins to settle in. Are you guys stopping to make camp?
Yeah.
Okay. Othias, with your a little more innate attachment to animals and just the natural way of things. And James, with your perception, you both can notice the moorbounder looking at the horses. A little
Actually,
crazy.
I
a little
was thinking
crazy.
about that.
Like a little crazy looking. The horse is looking comfortable.
So, Brick.
Yes.
Can you... I hate restraining animals, but I worry that if you don't, this thing is going to... What's her name?
Not named it yet.
I'm worried she's going to try to eat the horses, and I don't want that to happen. So, can you either tie them up, or...
We're just gonna feed
ideas,
it.
I'm welcome to it.
If we
What?
feed it, it won't eat it.
I don't agree.
I think 2 deers are enough food.
Yes, it might be, but what if they want more food to save for later? We don't know
It can eat me then.
the
Or it can try to
evolutionary
eat me.
history of this animal.
My God.
It won't get very far. Brick turns back towards the moorbounder. You won't eat
Staring
the
at-
horses, will you?
Just looking at the horses, saliva kind of dripping from the fangs.
Brick goes and puts its head in his hands, just like cupping its face. You're not gonna eat the horses.
So again, as I was saying, I'm just gonna have to ask you tie them up.
Do you think rope is gonna hold this?
No. I was hoping you had something stronger to control this creature, but if you don't,
They're so beautiful. Brick takes
While
like
I
the deer
agree
off
with
of its
you, I
back and
think-
just puts it in front of the animal in Brick.
I think it
That is gruesome.
is more important that we have steeds, all of us, not just you.
There's nothing you nor I could physically do to stop this from eating the horses in the night if we are asleep. I'm not going to
Yes,
hog tie
exactly.
this cat.
That's what I'm saying.
It is fucking up this deer right now that you put in front of it.
That's fine. That's what I was. This gonna eat the food.
Face is covered in blood. It's horrific.
I don't want it to come to violence, but if it does have to do that, then I'm not going to get in the way of myself.
Finishes eating, kind of licks its lips a little bit, and just sits back and looks over at it. Looks over at like you, Othias, with just like its tongue like hanging out the side of its mouth.
Sorry, what? You're cutting out a little bit.
Am I?
Not for me.
For me, I think I have bad internet right now, though.
Oh god.
The
I
moorbounder
think it's on my end.
finishes eating and kind of sits back, its tongue like hanging out the side of its mouth, and just looks at you, Othias. Sounds like this like guttural mix of like a cow, some sort of like wolf, and a cat, and its noises. It's very bizarre.
What is your answer, Brick?
The answer is to feed it.
You did that.
I'm gonna keep feeding it.
It's going to eat the horses.
No, it's.
I'm not saying it might. It's going to. Look at that. Look at that face. It's drooling. It just ate.
Its eyes are like looking in different directions. It just like darts its head and looks at you, Brick.
It won't eat the horses.
It will, and I'm going to ask that you stay somewhere else for the night or do something
Why
to
don't you
restrain
move
it.
your horses?
You know what, James? What if we just let him stay here and we go somewhere else? I don't want, as much as I hate to do this, splitting the party.
Damn.
I think it's best for us and for the horses. Do you agree?
Fair enough.
All right. We'll stay. We'll find a place further north and visit you in the morning when we're ready to go. Does that sound all right?
Brick's gone back to petting the cat.
I suppose that will do. And he just begins to set off,
Okay.
I guess.
How far from, I guess, Brick would you guys be staying?
He's gonna go a while.
Okay.
So, like, maybe a mile even.
A mile.
No.
That's pretty far.
Maybe a little bit more than half mile.
Okay.
Okay.
Night sets in. Who's, I guess, Brick? If you're out on your own, you'll have to take either watch or to sleep on your own. Are either of you two taking a watch? Or what's the plan?
I
who
only,
wants to
I
take
only
the
need
first
rest for 4 hours. Can you think you could take that long, and I'll just sleep the rest? Sleep 4 hours. I'll just take the rest of the watch. You take 4, and I'll sleep. Oh, well, I don't. I'll be in a trance technically for that time. How long do you need to sleep?
I don't think Tiefling has any rules regarding that, so I think it's just the whole
Yeah,
eight.
you just gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the plan?
I guess that's the plan.
Okay. So whoever's taking watch, roll perception. Rick, I don't know if you're sleeping or not.
No, he's
I
just
assume
he's
so.
sleeping with the cat.
Okay.
He's like
It's like you like press you kind of press yourself against the fur, and it is frighteningly cozy.
Yeah.
It's like
Let's see if this roll beats my passive. It does not.
okay. So 17.
17.
Okay. Nothing really happens on your first watch, James. It's pretty calm. You can see pretty far out in the distance, where Brick, I assume, is sleeping in these fields. In the fields around where you guys are currently, they're pretty sparse for trees. But yeah, you can see pretty far from where you are. Nothing happens during your watch. However long you watch for passes.
Okay. I guess at that point would Othias be getting out of his trance by that point?
Yeah, probably.
He begins to look up and kind of just like look around.
Othias, one second, James. You feel your trance end.
Oh god, wisdom
Make a
save?
wisdom save.
Oh my god. Oh no. How did I know? 9.
9.
Yeah.
You feel that trance gonna end, and you open your eyes, and you're not in the camp.
Oh shit. Where am I?
It is, the terrain is very similar, but it's much more. It's ruined, and you look up. You don't see the sun, or it's never come up, but my net has 2 moons. I've just never mentioned it, but you don't see either of them. There's no stars in the sky. It's pitch black.
James.
It's not there. You don't see the horses.
James.
You don't see anything. James, from your POV right now, he's still just in his trance. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Othias, you're looking around.
So-
this panic kind of
Oh, sorry. So it's like a mirror dimension. It looks exactly like how it was, except ruined.
not
or
exactly.
just like different terrain, but just like similar. Like
It's similar in how it's made.
Area.
Like looking in the horizon, you can see a few differences.
Okay.
But you're looking around. The trees, kind of farther off, and the few around you, are kind of much taller and kind of split off differently, and have these hanging. The leaves look almost look rotten, and you're looking around and you don't see anything that catches your eye. It's much darker, but you feel this innate like recognition from this place, but you don't know what it is.
okay. And he goes over to like a tree and is gonna investigate.
Okay,
If you want to roll survival or nature, I can if you want.
make nature check.
Okay. 9.
You place your hand on it, and it doesn't feel right. It feels almost petrified, and it feels cold to the touch. It's not like it doesn't have the usual. It doesn't feel alive like a tree, maybe would to you. You kind of step back for a second, and you feel the ground beneath you crumble away, and you just fall. You fall into this kind of dark void, and you feel yourself caught on something. And you look up, and you're in the hand of you're in this massive white, dainty kind of hand, almost malnourished, with these long black nails. And you follow the arm, and you see this huge female figure with this pitch white skin and this long, purplish black hair that kind of one falls over the eye. The face is this blank expressionless mask. You can't really see the eyes in the sockets. She has this large kind of cloak that comes over her head like a hood, with these feathers coming off the back of it, which you would recognize to be raven feathers. And you feel yourself freeze as you realize.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Who are you?
You don't get a response.
All right.
You feel.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
just wanted to get that little thing out. Yeah.
You do feel this. Another inherent familiarity and recognition. That almost make up her hair. You realize it's almost made of these feathers. She looks down at you. Still just in her hand. You look below, and it is what almost looks like this still, just black, like sea of nothing. And you look around. There's no sky. You look up from where you fell from. It's just void.
What am I doing here?
My child. The voice doesn't match this elegant, almost haunting figure. She seems weakened. Oh,
Let go of me.
Othias. She's not like holding you. You're just kind of on her hand. Just kind of standing where she caught you.
Oh.
She's not like squeezing you or anything. It's very, very gentle. Child. Abaya.
What?
You are in danger.
Where? Who?
Aya. And you see this moss start to spread
Aya.
from the sea. up onto her with these kind of pinkish red flowers, and it spreads up her arm slowly, and her arm starts to shake, and like the one that's like holding you.
No, Iris saved me. That can't be true.
Yeah. And that moss spreads closer to your to your feet, and almost around the hand creeping up. At this point, it's reached her face and is where one of the eyes would be. That's covered by the hair. This kind of larger flower blooms. Yeah. And
What does this mean?
run. And as she says that, you feel her hand get almost ripped away, and she just can't support anything anymore. And you feel yourself plummet again, before water hits you, and you see, as it all happens in like a split of a second, you see cities in ruins, covered in just this moss and these flowers. You see the oceans a blood red, filled with these different flowers that you saw in the moss. You see
this is kind of nice.
a wolf. You see the sky is this dark crimson red. You see an eclipse. You see nothing. And you feel that cold of the water, and you realize if you're drowning, and then you go to swim up, and then and you're back in the camp.
Oh my.
James, you see Othias kind of jump as he kind of wakes up from this trance or whatever.
Everything all right?
Othias looks into the distance for a second, hands like kind of hovering over his lips, kind of like trembling. He looks immensely worried.
You look at your hand and you swear it's covered in that moss, and then you blink and it's gone.
He positions his hand like a little bit distance from his eyes as he tries to look at it.
Feels okay.
Then he kind of realizes that James is there. What was I doing? Oh, I'm sorry. And he goes back.
It didn't look like you were doing much.
He kind of gets his things ready for watch.
Okay. James, do you head to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
All right. Othias, you want to roll perception for your watch?
Sure, although I'm gonna say I'm gonna roll with a disadvantage.
Absolutely. I was
Just because he's so like. Normally he'd be like completely on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
He did get a 16.
A 16? Okay. It's hauntingly gentle tonight. It doesn't have that, the gentleness of the nature doesn't have that same comfort that it once did to you necessarily. Tonight at least. And you're looking around, you don't see anything necessarily out of the ordinary. You look up at the two moons, one much smaller than the other. The stars don't feel they feel quieter tonight. You can't, in a strange way. But your watch goes by. Not much happens. A small squirrel kind of wanders into the camp, notices you and runs off before you can really do anything. But your watch goes by, and the morning still comes.
James, you probably wake up to see Othias kind of like looking into the distance, like for all the time that you've seen him, which isn't that much, but still, he's been like completely present in each moment. Now he's just completely just like not there.
You sure you're okay?
No, I'm not. I don't know what will be okay in time. I'll do what I can.
Brick, you awaken, you spend some time feeding the cat, kind of playing with the moorbounder. Despite the immense size and weight and almost strength of this creature, it's just walking around like it doesn't even... You know those dogs that don't realize how big they are? It's kind of like that. Except on a much bigger scale.
It's a good kitty cat.
You wake up, you would know which way James and Othias were from you. It's not hard to find them or anything. Yeah.
Cool.
I imagine you guys come back together and continue your travel.
Yeah.
Yep. They walk their way back to Brick's camp and then they go on.
You travel for a good, I'd say, 2/3 of the day almost. Not much really happens. Slowly you can kind of see the larger, not the large forest that your destination resides in. It's not, to you, Othias, it is not unlike the trees you saw in whatever happened last night, but there's definitely some differences. These seem more natural. It is this almost roofed forest that kind of has this innate darkness kind of shading it from the sun from those trees. There are a few kind of vines growing through and hanging around as you approach. Nothing seems unusual though, necessarily.
Let us tread with caution, and may we find our light inside this dark place.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask how your night was, but I don't think I want to know anymore.
How was yours?
Very comfortable. It was very soft. He didn't move at night. He listened.
Good.
She. Need to get you a name.
You all enter the roofed forest. If you swear it gets a little colder as you enter, but you can't quite put your finger on it necessarily. There are lots of smaller, like woodland creatures, or even like larger kind of bugs just around. Nothing that you wouldn't find in like a normal forest, but for the bugs specifically, there are a little bit more than you'd expect.
And they're bigger? No.
Yeah, they're not like necessarily like dog size or anything crazy, but you do ride by like what looks like a spider.
Not yet.
Not yet. A spider that looks maybe squirrel sized. It kind of fucks you up.
Oh my god.
It's very jarring.
Big spider.
They don't seem to really pay much mind to you. A few smaller insects kind of squirm away.
A lot of food out now.
Mm-hmm. The moorbounder is frothing at the mouth. It's looking at all these creatures. James, roll me a d4. Roll me a
Yes.
d4.
A D4.
Here's hoping that's not the random encounter bullshit.
It
If there's only
probably
4
is.
options, I'm a little bit scared.
1.
One?
Oh god.
1.
Okay.
Is that a good okay or is that a
It's
bad
just an
okay?
okay. That's all. You travel for a while. Nothing really catches your eye. It's pretty quiet in this forest. You don't hear the usual chirping of birds, maybe. Every now and then you'll hear like a haunting of maybe some kind of bird. Nothing that you're really familiar with.
Definitely notices. Brick definitely notices that. That's not normal. That is weird.
As you travel, the amount of those very abundant insects and animals that you saw before slowly starts to diminish. The deeper you get into here.
That's not good either.
To your left,
Mirkwood is such a treacherous forest. I mean,
to your left, James, you hear a faint, like something like, not unlike as it sounds similar to you've heard before when Othias kind of did his fucking teleport bullshit. It's similar to that. It sounds a little less haunting though.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You hear it once, and then a few moments later, a little louder, again.
Okay.
I have a 15 passive. Do I hear it?
Yeah, actually, I'll say you would hear the second one, the one that was a little bit louder.
Okay. Okay. Everyone stay still for the time being until we figure out what that is.
Why would we stay here if we don't know what it was?
Well, I just want to look around and
Okay.
make sure we're not vulnerable. If it is something
Why
bad.
wouldn't we just leave?
Because we're in a pretty big forest. I don't know if you can tell, lad. Looks like it goes on like this for a while.
Go ahead and roll.
And I'm going to hold my action
Okay.
to just, defend myself.
James, roll another perception check. Brick, you can too if you want. Othias, I'll say since you're kind of waiting to defend yourself, you would probably just use your passive for something like this. That's okay.
17.
okay.
17.
Well, I think he'd be like more
13.
so looking around than like doing that. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's 13.
If you want to hold your action, you can make a perception at disadvantage if you want, or you can just use your passive. It's up to you.
I'll just not hold my action, I
Okay,
guess.
sorry.
No, it's cool.
Then yeah, you can roll. You can roll perception. James, what'd you get? Okay.
13.
13. Yeah,
Okay.
lower than my passive anyway.
Brick, you rolled a 17.
I did.
The other two don't necessarily notice. They're looking off in a different direction. Above you, kind of on top of the trees, you see this kind of blue and white form crawling kind of towards you, and then you see it disappear, and you all hear that same sound again.
Hey, was that a spider? Oh god.
You couldn't tell the full form of it through the leaves and trees. You just saw that blue and white form.
Can I make a survival check to see if I know what it is?
Sure. It's probably history, actually. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I know that's much worse for you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry. I just realized.
So
what
if
you were
it's not
asking.
survival, it's a 9. It's a 12. 12 minus 3.
I'm gonna say you probably can't exactly tell what it is.
That's fine.
So something.
I saw it there. That's really
Yeah,
that
you
matters
saw it.
right now.
Yeah, sorry, man.
It is above us, or was a minute ago.
He says was, and then directly behind you, James, you hear, and you all spin around to this large, arachnid spider-like form with these kind of chromatic blue lace that go up into this white, and it has these bulging out eyes on the front of its face and these two large fangs, and it lets out this, and it's going to attack you, James. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, great. 4.
Dirty 20.
That's 23.
Nice.
23, nice. Holy shit, man. Since
I know.
since Brick saw it and technically warned you guys, I'll say it doesn't get a surprise round. So James, yeah, you're up. It's going to attack you, but it's like it's beginning to. But yeah, you're top of the round, James.
Oh, I have an idea.
Out of character, this is totally a phase spider, and I love it, Dusky.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And no, that's what it looks like.
We fought these
Oh,
in
wow.
Baldur's Gate, and I was like, I really hope we fight these in D&D.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I need this thing to make a wisdom
All
save.
right. That's
You hold personing it?
an 11.
No. And that fails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at it. Just go. You really don't wanna. You really don't want. And it's going to take. Oh shit. It is going to take 10 psychic
Damn.
damage, and
The fuck is this?
be forced to immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows away from me.
What'd you just do?
I just dissonant whispered.
Nice, man. Woohoo. You do this, and it starts. Okay, well, it uses its reaction. You said.
It's
So,
reaction.
man, that's sick. That's sick. You see it.
It's just like good
the
fucking
fangs
bye.
kind of close back in, and it starts looking around, panicked. The eyes looking different directions, and then it darts backwards and runs away from you about 30 feet. Nice, man. That's sick. And that was 10 psychic. You said.
10 psychic.
Nice. Alright.
3d6, baby.
Nice, man. All right. Is that your?
I've been waiting for a moment to use
Is
that.
that is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Brick, you're up.
Yay. There's only the one of them, right? I don't...
That you can see.
That I can see. Yeah, I might as well just go for it.
30 feet away, but I think you can make that.
I'm still on the
30 feet
cat. Yeah, I'll...
The Moorbounder? If you're directing the Moorbounder to go for it?
No, I want it. I just want the Morgander to move. I don't want to have it attack. I don't know if it can attack. It probably can. But I'm just gonna hit it with a glaive.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. It'll run over. Make your attack rolls.
I'm not within. I'm within 15 feet. I'm not getting close to it.
Yeah, not right next to it, but so yeah, you only have to move about 15 feet for that. I'll say like 20, but you can still reach.
18.
18's gonna hit.
Cool. So from the glaive, it's gonna take 8, and then it's gonna take 2d6 for surprise attack. Where are my d6s? Here they are.
I don't know.
Another 8.
Nice. Okay.
And then I will stop moving? I have a bonus action. I don't think I need to use it, though.
So the Moorbounder has 80 feet of movement. You just use 20 to get within range of it. So if you want to just direct it to move, that's cool. That works. I'll say you can just use movement or whatever.
It ran away, right? It didn't like teleport away.
It
No,
fucking
it just
ran.
turned and fucking scuttered away.
Then I'll just
like-
I'll just stay here. Then I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Because if it's just running away, and I'll get a bonus action or a opportunity attack probably.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. You see, kind of this fear and confusion kind of fade from it, from its like body language, and it turns to you, and it's going to make a bite attack at you
Cool.
On
Brick, because that's all I can get to right now. That's gonna be 19 to hit.
That will hit me.
Okay. You will take. I just roll a con save, but you will take.
I will definitely roll a con save. Woohoo!
9 piercing damage.
Con save was a 17.
Yeah, you're good. You take 9 piercing damage. You feel one of the fangs kind of. It almost goes for the Moorbounder, but its size compared to the Moorbounder kind of forces it to go for you almost and slash at your arm with one of the fangs. And it kind of screeches again, and then you see it disappear.
Cool.
Next up is Othias.
Alrighty. Just gonna rush up to it and attack it like normal.
It just
It's vanished.
Oh yeah.
You watched
oh,
it.
yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, right.
You watched at the end of Brick's turn. It just this like vortex
Yeah.
blue and purple energy just consumed it, and it's gone.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna hold an action to.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
and then just hold my action, I guess,
Yeah, smart.
to attack
Go for it. Is that your turn?
if it appears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. James, you're up. You watched it run off. Brick went after it. It attacked Brick, and then it vanished. And you have no idea where it is.
Okay. So I don't know where it is
The
currently.
fear lasted longer. I was gonna opportunity attack.
No, you don't know where it went.
Yeah, damn.
No, it doesn't like inflict fear. It just
Yeah, I
makes
thought
it
was
run.
like a fear effect. I should have paid a little more attention to that.
That's all right.
It's a first level spell. It's not gonna do that. I guess I can use my bonus action here to give Othias a little bit of bardic inspiration,
Go
I
for
guess,
it.
Oh, thank you.
for whenever he does his thing. It's like, you can do this, right? You got it.
I got this.
You got it.
Yes. Thank you.
And I think, since I can't see it, I think that's gonna be my turn.
Brick, you're up.
God damn it, where'd it go? Come on. I will bonus action second wind. And then I will hold my action to attack it.
Okay.
I'll move closer to the group. I think I'm
Alright.
still a little bit farther, but I'll move closer to the group.
How close would you all be from each other, just based on distance?
I don't think Matthias would be far from, Brick.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably wouldn't be too far from
So
each
you're all
other.
grouped in together within.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like too grouped to the point where it would be hard to attack, but
Yeah, no, I got you. Within,
Yeah.
we'll say like 5 feet of each other.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, Brick?
yeah.
All right. It gets a little quiet for a moment. And you think it might be gone before it appears in front of or like it's behind you, but you're still able to go for it. Those who had held actions, you can take them now.
Cool.
Okay.
And it is gonna go in and attack James. That was a natural 20.
Oh,
I
Oh,
hit
fucking
it
did.
22 to hit.
That hits.
I did 20 to hit.
20 hits.
10 damage.
James, you take 20 piercing damage. I need you to make a. I need you to make a con save.
Owie.
Can you roll a strength save?
Yes,
for me
I can
since
for Thunder Smite.
Thank you.
That's
19.
19. You're good. That's a.
Okay.
Does it get hit? It gets hit before it hits him, so it might get pushed, right?
Yeah, that's a dirty 20 for the save, though. I think that saves.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Sorry,
that
man.
saves. And he does take 22 damage.
Nice. Holy shit. And Brick, how much?
10 of
10
which is
from Rick.
lightning.
10. Okay. God damn, guys.
I think that's what Thunder Smite is.
Yeah,
right?
it's
thunder
it's-
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder.
It's one of those
Yeah.
two.
Right. Yeah.
Thunder. It's thunder.
yeah. Makes sense.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah. You, all in unison, you bring down the greatsword. Brick takes the glaive down and slashes at you. Slash at one of the front legs, almost in completely severing it. Othias, you go for one of the mandibles. It's hanging on. It looks fucked up. It sinks its teeth into James's almost like the back of his shoulder. You feel something enter your system, James, but you're able to shake it off enough to where you feel okay.
Me when I'm poisoned, I
Ow!
just
So
need to
much
shake it
poison.
off.
It's great.
It's not a very high DC.
Dog, this thing did like 2/3 of my
It did
health.
It was
crit
a
hit.
you,
It
so-
did crit you, and it rolled really good on both of the damage rolls.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Ew! Ow!
That's the end of its turn. Othias, you're up.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna Thunder Smite,
Roll to hit.
and then 17 to hit.
17 is gonna hit.
Nice. Roll me a strength save.
Yes, sir. That's fucking 4.
Oh,
Jesus.
so he gets
Don't think that saves.
thrown 10 feet and it's knocked prone.
Okay.
I think.
That's great.
And then 10 thunder damage.
Holy shit.
And 10 more slashing damage.
Holy
Oh wait, nope. Yeah, 10 more slashing
Holy
damage.
shit. You you kind of like dash like almost in front of James, and you take the greatsword and you slash up with this crackling, thunderous, almost like storm-like energy, and you hit it directly in the fucking face, and it goes flying 10 feet back into a tree, where it
Fuck yeah.
and it falls onto its back and is like squirming, trying to get up. And then slowly, you see the legs stop moving.
Ooh. I think that's it.
And that mandible that you almost cut off earlier falls to the ground. And the leg that Brick almost cut off snaps off. And you watch the limbs slowly close in and curl up while it's on its
Oh
back.
god. Oh god.
Nice.
Using my own fears to my advantage right now.
Don't like spiders.
Jeez, you guys,
If we're out of
you
initiative,
are. You're good.
Othias is just gonna reach over and lay on hands James for like 15.
Nice.
There you go, my friend.
God.
Nice, guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
We're gonna
Yeah, it's
kill it.
Fucking dead.
Kill it. It's dead.
Fucking ow.
Well, that wasn't fun, was it?
That shit hurted.
We could just leave now.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, probably wouldn't
Can't
be a
eat
bad
the
idea.
spider.
I mean, you
Well,
can,
you
you can try, yeah.
Brick is not going to try.
I'm just... I would, yet I'm afraid of the poison. Something to be cautious of.
Brick, you're still on
not
the
really my
Warbounder,
thing.
but you feel her like stumble, like kind of bound over to the spider.
I mean, if you're gonna eat it, I don't know.
Sinks her teeth into its one of the legs and kind of falls back. Sticks her tongue out like. Nah.
No, it doesn't taste too good. Look,
She seems okay.
We'll get more food later. It's okay. We can get another deer or something.
As she looks at the horses.
Licks her lips.
We'll go. We can get something better. Insects don't taste too good. We eat the ones with the meat on them. We don't eat the... No. See, if it's hard on the outside, doesn't taste very good. Soft on the outside, bones on the inside. Okay. Okay, we'll find some food. Don't worry about it. Do you want food? You want food?
Othias starts taking the horse bar away.
Look, we can keep going. We named you yet. We should do that soon.
And you guys continue your journey. As it goes on, you do see more of the wildlife that you've seen around this forest kind of slowly start to appear again, and more numerous bunches.
Good hunting it looks.
So it does.
Night does slowly begin to fall. It's already pretty dark down here in the first place, but the sun is setting, and what little sunlight is kind of escaping through these leaves with a sort of sun rays is slowly beginning to dim.
All right, shall we set off camp?
I'm gonna go get food.
I have so much food.
That's people food. We need cat food.
You're gonna go hunting, Brick?
Yeah, Brick's gonna go hunting with.
Hmm.
You should name the cat.
No, he has to think about the name of the cat.
Okay.
He's got to get a good name.
We have to earn it.
Yeah.
Chekhov's gun. Okay. Okay, Brick's going hunting. What are you two doing?
Just gonna wait at camp
Okay.
for Brick to come back to discuss the camping situation.
Yeah. Sure thing.
I can roll
Brick,
stealth or survival or whatever you want me to roll.
You wander off into the woods with your moorbounder. You don't just from your time being here and even now, you haven't really seen any deer necessarily. It's a little odd to you because a place like this, you would think deer would love it here, but no, you haven't seen any. You haven't seen any like deer or even like any moose, really. Meese, I don't fucking know. You're going hunting though. Yeah, roll. Just get a stealth check.
Cool.
And I'll roll for the Moorbounder. Oh shit! What the fuck?
24.
Your Moorbounder got a 21.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. You see, contrary to like the very like excitable and almost like predator-like nature you've seen from the Moorbounder before, it is. While hunting with you, she seems to very slowly, almost like silently, kind of walk, almost like a panther. It's very jarring.
See, you get it. You gotta be sneaky when you go hunting. You can't just run up and kill things all the time.
You do see something kind of jarring. I said jarring a lot today. I don't know why. This like larger beetle husk, not husk, but like this like beetle shell on a nearby tree. It looks pretty big, pretty meaty. The Moorbounder is like looking at it like it is this large, just like this like black beetle. It's a lot bigger than usual, I should say. It looks around a little bigger than like a squirrel. It's around horseshoe crab size. If that means anything to anybody.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know. I don't think that's enough food, but we can grab it.
You're gonna kill it.
I will attempt to.
Alright, make an attack roll. With your glaive or whatever.
To hit is a, what is it, +6? 19.
That's gonna hit. You take the glaive almost like a spear, and the shell itself is super hard, but you bring it kind of above and jam it down where a little bit more of the less armored bits of the beetle are, and it kind of cracks and it squirms for a bit, but it dies. The Moorbounder looks delighted.
We got food. Kinda. I don't know if this is enough food. What do you think?
It's like gnawing at the end of the glaive that has the the beetle on it.
I mean, yeah. If you can get it off, if you can get the armor out off of it and eat it, you can go ahead and try. I don't know if it'll taste very good though.
She like goes to like bite it and it gets like stuck on the shell. It's like trying to crunch down on it a few times, drops it, picks it back up.
It's kind of
just kind of like fiddles with it for a while. But the jaw eventually breaks the shell, and she looks delighted.
There you go.
Not the most graceful show of power.
That's...
If you want to roll general survival, I will say a lot of like the larger. You don't see a lot of like larger animals or anything. It's mostly just these like bigger than normal like insects. You don't really see any like,
doesn't like insects,
venison or anything. No.
But yeah, I can roll survival to find something else because I don't know if that's enough food.
I'll give you advantage with your Moorbounder too, because why not? You have like 92. You have 100 days of rations.
Yeah, but this is not good food for the Moorbounder. It's not.
No,
I gave him a full
understand.
days of rations and he ate all of it in 10 minutes, and then a
understand.
squirrel.
It was a little closer to an hour from the time you left him there. I had to go find the car and then come back.
Still,
Yeah.
a days of rations.
He's a big boy.
I know. That's why I'm getting a lot of food. Anyways, I rolled 21 for the first one, and then fucking 20 for the second.
Okay.
So it's gonna be fine either way. I think. Hopefully you don't...
You're able to get a good mix of bugs. Really nothing appetizing to you.
Yeah, no, he'll eat rations tonight. Brick is unhappy about it, but he'll do it.
You have enough to feed the Moorbounder for you think maybe tonight and tomorrow at best. On your way back, roll me a perception check.
Sure. What is my perception? +4? 17. Again.
17. The Moorbounder is walking maybe a few like who the fuck is barking? Fuck off. A few feet like in front of you. Why are you barking? I'm trying to describe things.
Doggo.
No. And she goes to step on this on this land that looks a little bit raised. You notice around it is slightly dug down, like ever so slightly, but this bit of land is this kind of like circular platform. It's not a perfect circle, but
Wait, don't step on that. Wait. No.
she kind of looks back at you and walks over. She doesn't step on it.
Okay. I assume there's an animal under here. Or something along the sort.
How close do you get to it?
Like feet-wise?
Just like, yeah, to like this thing on the ground.
Maybe like 10 feet. He was gonna stab it with the glaive, so
Okay. Yeah.
just within like
can do
melee
that.
distance. He's like stabbing like the center of the mound.
You poke it with the glaive, and you hear this skittering sound from inside before this giant spider leaps. The thing lifts up like a trapdoor. The spider leaps out and it's gonna make an attack roll against you.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think of 13 hits.
No.
Okay. It kind of leaps out at you. You bring the glaive up and kind of block the mandibles with the glaive, and kind of you get pushed back a few feet, but you're good.
I assume I hit
and
the door and not the spider when I stabbed it.
Yeah, you didn't hit the spider.
Okay. I was like,
That's okay. The Moorbounder goes to bite at it as it comes out and goes to attack you. She misses pretty bad,
okay.
and it kind of scutters back into its trapdoor in like a panic. You do get an opportunity to attack if you want.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay, take it.
21.
That's gonna hit.
12 from just the glaive. I don't think we're in combat. Do I get sneaky?
I'll give you sneaky on this.
5 extra. So 17 in total.
Okay. It kind of in this pain, and you feel like you cut off a large bit of the back, kind of abdomen thingy, as it barely kind of makes its way back into the hole. You injured it pretty bad.
I'm gonna
It
use
does.
prestidigitation to heat up the 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour, and I'm gonna choose that thing's fucking house.
Of non-living material.
Non-living. I assume the dirt is non-living. I'm not picking the spider. I'm picking
No, I know.
the burrow.
How hot does it get?
It just says warm.
That's fucked up, dog. Okay, sure.
And then I'll ready an attack to see it jump out at me.
You're waiting for it to come back and attack you.
That's what I assume. That's what Brick assumes it will do.
You wait a little bit before it eventually chooses to leap out and go out again, but you take the attack. You don't just roll the hit. Don't worry about damage.
Okay. Well, it was 23 to hit.
That hits. It had 2 health.
Oh, okay.
You can't do less than 2 damage.
No, the least I can do is 5.
It jumps out. You bring the glaive down and slash kind of the version of like a forehead spiders have, and it slams into the ground. There's this large kind of split in the head, and it's dead.
Turn towards the more about it. You think you can eat that? I don't wanna.
Takes a bite out of the abdomen, rips off some of the meat, kind of. She looks happy. She looks satisfied with it.
Okay. Well, just in case, and I'm gonna take the glaive and cut the front face of it off, where like the fangs are.
Yeah. The mandibles.
Yeah, he'll cut that bit off of it, and it's like, if you want to eat it, go ahead.
Yeah, she fucking digs in. The legs kind of once again come in and curl up. Do you take it back with you, like the whole thing?
If there's more of it left, I'll stick it with a pike and I'll carry it on the pike.
Yeah, it's a pretty big spider. You're able to take it with you.
Cool.
James and Othias, he's gone for maybe like an hour tops. And he comes back with this big bag of something, and this about half of this giant spider on the end of his I guess glaive or something.
Did I say pike? I did not. mean to
Welcome
say-
back.
I think I said
The Moorbounder looks more than satisfied.
So I suppose we'll get going again. I hate to do it here as well. I am just worried
I
for
don't
the
know why
horses.
you're worried. He's a trained animal.
I don't think that's what he is. Well, I will go.
Okay. Goodbye.
Take care. Have a good rest.
Okay, you guys split off.
Yep.
You feel to a safe distance from the Moorbounder and between the horses. Yeah, it's pretty much. Without your dark vision, you probably couldn't see really at all down here. It's pretty much pitch black.
Can the horses? They don't have dark vision, do they?
I assume you guys were kind of guiding the horses to an extent. You gather they really can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are able to lumber down. Do you light any kind of fire? I guess either of you two, the two groups.
Rick probably doesn't. He probably just like curls up with the Moorbounder.
Okay.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not cold to the point where you have trouble sleeping or you feel unsafe or anything. It's a little chilly though.
I got a giant cat to curl up with. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're good. Who's keeping watch? If at all.
I think it's
Guess
probably
I'll-
the same as it was last
Yeah,
night.
probably the same.
All right.
Rick tells the Moorbounder to watch for a couple hours and then just go to bed.
Okay. I guess James, go ahead, roll perception.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. That's 12.
12? Okay. You are unnerved by the amount of insects you see kind of around. They don't approach you really at all. There's a lot of them, though. It's definitely something now that you're like sitting down and just staying in one place, there's a fuck ton of just bugs. It's kind of gross. But your rest, or your watch, sorry, goes over without anything.
Without any issue.
You wake up Othias, or get him out of his trance or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Othias, you don't have anything like last night again.
Thank God.
You quote unquote rest pretty peacefully. As peacefully as you can in a place like this.
All right. Cool.
Um,
I got a what is that? Yeah, 11 for my perception.
okay. You're sitting pretty much just on your own, fiddling with your sword or something. I'm not really sure. Wait, he does to pass the time, but you do. You haven't seen many birds in this.
Can you climb a tree, actually?
Climb a tree? Sure.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah, you're able to
Awesome.
just do it, honestly.
That's where the spiders are.
Oh, cool. True.
Over the course of your watch, you kind of notice more and more look to be ravens kind of swarm around you. They're not like on you or anything. They're just in the area, which you notice, and you haven't seen any really birds in in this forest before. But you have the climbing tree, yeah. Doing anything specific up there?
Just watching from
Okay.
above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. With an 11, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the rest of your watch goes over. Nothing really happens. It takes you a little bit, but you do, from how high you are, you, quote unquote, from how high up you are, I should say, you're able to notice the sun starts to rise and peek through where it can, and the roof like leaves. You can all mark off a short rest.
Cool.
Or
you
yeah,
get
a
a
long
long
rest. Sorry, apologies.
Oh, good.
Hey, I'm
No,
gonna
you
say.
get your long rest.
Nice. We'll take.
You feel you're a good ways into the forest at this point. And as you travel on, there's this kind of larger clearing that you get into. That despite the kind of haunting nature of these woods, seems it's very nice. You can see the sun shining through it. There aren't really any of those trees around. The grass is filled with these different flowers. It's not like any of the moss, the things you saw with Othias or things you saw in the moss. It's just normal flowers, nothing strange. In the clearing, you see the small village. You don't see anybody walking around or anything. It's just these small kind of huts built around. With this larger kind of overgrown tree in the middle that almost peeks out over the like the roof of the forest. It doesn't look like the same kind of tree that you're surrounded by. It seems much more kind of oaken in nature, with these different sprawling off leaves and branches coming with these kind of hanging vines covered in these flowers and things like that. The roots kind of almost spread out through the little village, kind of coming up out of the ground around where you guys are. Yeah. That's what you see.
Shall we look around?
Did we? I don't remember. Did we get details about what we were supposed to be looking for?
Yes. Yeah, I don't remember. Othias, I think, would.
So what?
I don't remember
You're
the
good.
exact details.
So what you were told was, they hadn't had a lot of people out here like looking for it, because you would know a lot of people don't really go through these woods. But from just kind of rumor and from more notable sources that the Empire has, they had picked up on some Fey-like energy almost, and
Some
seen
Fey bullshit happening.
some Fey bullshit happening in here. Although a lot of the things in the woods don't really seem any Fey to you. This does though. This, like the innate beauty of this village and this clearing, feel Fey.
Oh God.
It's pretty fey, man.
Pretty Fey, dog.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what you know.
Yeah.
You know, you also know you're looking for something similar to the fire portal thing you found in the sewers and what was happening in Waterdale. If that helps.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Othias is just gonna start leading his horse towards the village.
Yeah, there's a path leading into the village as well, just from like where you guys show up.
Nice.
Cool.
You all, I assume, all enter. You don't see any people. But everything looks very nicely taken care of. There's nothing's really overgrown or old even. It's just these very like humble kind of huts. There is this larger kind of town hall, kind of circling around where the tree is. There's little flower beds in the different houses. It's just these kind of wooden shacks with different straw roofs. Some have wooden roofs, but not all of them.
Okay.
It's quiet though. You hear the sound of birds chirping.
You haven't seen anyone either,
Not
right?
besides the ravens that you saw during your watch. But
Right.
you haven't seen any birds though. No.
I mean, like, people in the village.
Oh no, you haven't seen anybody.
Yeah. Can I knock on someone's door?
Sure. You go up. Don't hear anything. Door's not locked. If you check.
He's not going to open it.
Okay. It's dead quiet in there.
That's a little bit weird.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
I'll try someone else's house. He goes to someone else. The one across the road,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. You go up. It's a little bit nicer than the other one. No answer.
Weird. Is there like a... I assume there's like no inn or like... It's like shop or anything like that.
You walk around for a little bit. It's like a very small town. Like from one side you could probably see the end of the opposite end of it. Just from this clearing, but you could probably find some sort of like general shop or an inn if you want. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll look for that.
Okay. Which one first?
First thing I see.
Okay. We'll probably find like an inn first. Yeah. There's no sign on the outside of it, but it's this very humble wooden inn. Nothing unusual.
Okay.
What are you two doing while Othias does this? You just with him?
I mean, yeah.
I'd assume so.
Okay, sure. Want to make sure.
Guess I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, sure thing. You open the door. It's normal, humble inn. There's nobody inside. There's nobody at the
Although
counter.
it must not be normal because the music just stopped.
Don't worry about that. It's all very neatly taken care of. There's nobody at the counter. There's a staircase that goes up to a second floor that you would assume would be for rooms, like you've seen in a few other inns.
Mhm.
There are barrels that would look like could probably be ale or different drinks with like little taps on them. I guess that would be a keg, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all you see when you come in.
Do you think maybe we should leave?
I mean, we do need a place to stay.
We do, but I don't like the looks of this place. I mean, it's nice. It's very nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bit odd, don't you think? No one's here.
It is kinda
It
odd.
looks different than anything we've seen in our world.
I mean, I'm
That
not
is-
judging.
Well, I'm not either. It's very nice, as I said. It's just... I get an uneasy feeling.
Brick will call out to see if anybody is there.
You call out.
Just like, hello? Does anybody work here?
Don't hear anything.
See, like that. It's too quiet.
Maybe there's like a town meeting somewhere.
You leave the inn. It was like this before. I forgot to mention. It is starting to get a little darker again. It took about another, we'll say, day of travel through the forest to get to here. It's around sunset, golden hour, whatever.
Okay.
Othias is just kind of like writing a little booklet as you go.
So where are you guys going?
I guess just like looking at everything in the village.
I mean, I'd go to a shop.
Just yeah.
You go to a shop. You can find a general shop. This town doesn't seem like it would have been big enough to have like a magic shop or like an apothecary or anything like that. But you go to the general shop. Nobody inside. Walls are completely stocked up with adventuring supplies, rope. There's rations, traveling gear, anything you could really want, stuff like that.
I don't know. It's weird that it is empty.
I don't like it, as I said.
I think we should find out what's happening. That's kind of what we're gonna get paid for.
There's a little bit of a ghost town out here, isn't it?
I know, but we might we may want to come back tomorrow and look further, but I'm not going to stay here.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, okay. I don't. That's fine, I guess.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Besides that, you're looking around the town. You knock on different doors. No one, you don't hear of anything or anybody. It doesn't look abandoned by any means, though. Like I said. What are you guys doing?
I'm kind of tired of sleeping outdoors. You get.
Well, if you want to stay here, be my guest. I'm not going to
You
stop
don't want
you.
to. You don't want to sleep next to me and my cat anyway.
I don't.
I would say that there is a stable with just outside like the inn. You could keep whatever you want in. Honestly, there's water. There's food kind of set up in there. Stuff like that.
Oh no!
Is there anyone operating
First
it?
off, no, fuck that. If there's nobody here, I'm gonna take the cat with me. It's a very comfortable pillow and blanket.
Yeah.
I think we should probably board the horses there.
I mean, if you
Be
want
safe.
to.
Okay.
Don't you think that'd be a good idea, Arha?
Othias isn't going to.
Okay, if we're not doing that, then okay.
James can.
Oh, I'm following your lead here.
All right.
Okay. Brick, are you staying in the
Yeah, Brick will go back.
Athenos?
Brick will go back to the inn and go into one of the rooms.
So Brick's staying in the inn. Are you guys?
He will leave money up at the front though.
Okay.
He'll leave. How much money do I have left?
Do you have any?
I have some silver. I have 8 silver.
This feels like that scene in Spirited Away.
I haven't seen Spirited Away.
I'll leave 3 silver up at the front.
Oh.
Okay, you.
And
Yeah.
I'll just
None of the
pick-
doors in this place have been locked.
Yeah, I'll just leave money there and I'll pick a room and go with my cat.
Okay. Othias, you're staying outside of the village, as well as James.
Yep.
Okay. Night does fall. You're able to set up a nice little camp for yourselves just outside the village. Brick, you enter that room. There is this very fine, neatly tucked in bed. And there's a corner the Barmeadow can sleep in, or you can have him in the bed with you, though it might get a little crowded. Because you're both very big.
That's fine.
Okay. Absolutely.
Love cuddling with a cat.
You can do that. First one on watch, I assume, is James again.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yep.
12 again.
Well, oh damn. Okay, shit.
Oh shit.
Hate when the DM says, "Oh shit." Yeah.
But you're the DM.
Yes, I am. About half an hour.
Hate when the DM clearly rolls and says, "Oh shit."
About half an hour into your watch. Off. About a little south from where you are. You see this ghostly white female figure kind of moving between the trees about 150 feet away from you. You just barely see her. This kind of just ghostly, just kind of floating female figure. And you hear this kind of faint wail. And despite how far away she is, it's pretty noticeably loud. Much louder than it probably should be.
Okay.
You do anything?
Not at this moment, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm definitely making a mental note of it, but other than that, I'm probably not going to do anything about
Okay.
it.
About another half hour goes by, maybe closer to 40 minutes. About 50 feet away in that same direction. A little higher up, which was before, you see her moving through the trees.
Closer?
Mhm. About 100 feet closer. And you hear that same wail again.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm waking up with eyes. Just
Yeah, you see her pass behind a tree, and then nothing comes out the other side. But you do still hear a faint wailing cry.
Oh.
You see that?
Othias looks. Can you see it?
Yeah. James, as you wake Othias up, Othias, you barely see a spectral white. Looks like it could be a torn dress. Move past a tree, and then you don't see anything come out the other side. Even though you should
Do
be
I
able to.
recognize them? The dress. At least.
You can roll history. Actually, roll religion for this.
Mainly, I'm trying to compare it to the one I saw last night in my dream.
No, it's nothing like the womanly figure you
Okay.
saw.
I'll roll religion then. 8.
8.
Yeah.
No, nothing comes to your mind. James, if you want to roll religion as well, you can. Otherwise, it's up to you if you think you would try and think of anything this could be.
Religion, you said?
Yeah, religion. Fuck, we'd never use religion. That never happens.
Okay. Also an 8.
Yeah, same thing as Othias. You don't really gather anything from it. Actually, here's what I'll say. Othias, you specifically could roll history as well.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
20, okay. Your mind kind of starts to race. You're like, you first do think like, this could be another whatever the other night was, but you realize it's not the same at all. And then you've heard tales of something called a banshee. You're not too familiar.
Uh-oh.
But based on what this thing kind of looked like from what you saw, you know them to be these kind of female, almost elven-looking spirits, and you know how dangerous their wail can be. You don't see her right now, though.
James,
Yeah.
don't move. Slowly start packing up the camp. Get the animals. We need to go far from here.
Okay. What about Brick?
Brick's still in the village.
Once we have us and our animals safe, we can go back. Just us. I don't want to endanger more than what's willing.
So, how you're currently set up, I should say, she is south of you about... Last you saw her about 50, maybe 60 feet.
Shit, that's so close.
It's really close.
My God, that's
James
so
saw
close.
her farther earlier, but you didn't say anything. I don't mean to dog on you. I was just saying. Then there's your camp, and about not too far north would be the village where Brick is. You're pretty much in between her and the village right now.
That's kind of what I
Yeah,
thought.
I just want to make sure that was clear.
Yeah. That's why, yeah.
Sorry, man.
No. Yeah, fuck you.
Damn.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna roll stealth with
You
disadvantage.
do have your
because
cast off armor, I'll say. If you're trying to move quietly.
yeah. Ooh, do I want?
I know that's why you got it. I just want to make sure you remembered.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
It's entirely up to you. It just takes
fuck.
an action to take it off or on. So that's how I've decided
Okay.
it working. I think the actual cast off armor you have to put it on manually, but that's fucking lame. So I'll just let it work the same way as taking it off does.
Yeah, I'm gonna doff it. Oh no, this might be a horrible idea.
James, you watch the armor, the plate armor that's usually on Othias, kind of almost like Iron Man, just start to kind of bend in and shift into this.
It's like the flash
really
ring.
is. Yeah, this like pendant on his like around his neck. It's not very big.
Jarvis, get us out of here.
By Jarvis. Yeah. You're not currently wearing your armor. Then you see a Tarrasque in the distance. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh no.
Yeah. You take off your armor. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna roll stealth and start getting,
Yeah.
bringing the camp, helping to bring the
Okay.
camp elsewhere.
Both of you guys roll stealth. Shit.
Yep.
I've muted in Discord. She just rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
They can't hear me, but you guys can.
22.
7.
7.
Arha, you. Arha, no.
Okay, give me a second. Okay.
Oh no.
You start to pack up the camp. gathering up all your things. Did you leave the horses? Do you guys have the horses currently?
No.
Okay, wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Horses.
Othias is making sure to lead them.
I guess they're also gonna roll stealth. What the fuck is a stealth of a horse? Oh, they rolled a natural 20. Never mind. I don't even need to know.
No.
I don't even need to know.
Okay.
The horse.
Just everyone is good.
The
except
horses
me,
are
apparently. I
stealthier
just
than
suck.
you. How's that feel? Yeah,
Bad.
I'm sorry, man. Just play a rogue. You're able to pack up all of your things as quietly as you can. Where are you going?
I think further north, probably. Oh, wait. We're south of the camp, or are we north of the camp?
You're north. You're south of the village. The village is north from you. That Brick is staying in currently, and the Banshee is south from where you are. Pretty close.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So north. Okay. So yeah, I guess we go north then.
Okay.
Just the opposite direction of the Banshee.
Yeah. I'll let you keep your stealth rolls for this.
And if it's like directly on our way, Othias will try to get Brick.
Yeah, it's on the way. If you're just in the
Cool.
village. You as you're going as fast as you can. You pretty much get into the village, and you by maybe 20 feet, and you turn around, and directly where the clearing like starts and where the forest kind of ends, she's just standing at the very edge with like her hand like trying to like something's stopping her,
Oh.
and she can't get through, it seems.
Maybe we should stay here.
Yeah, maybe we should.
All right. Guess he's gonna go to the inn.
Okay. You walk in. You haven't seen anybody. The lights are. Well, yeah. Nothing's really changed since you guys were here during the sunset.
Oh, there's money on
You
the
go
counter.
in, yeah.
I
You
think
see
that's what I
a
was
few
getting.
silver on the counter.
I'm gonna leave some
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him silver as well.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I do have money. I just have 4 silver.
Yeah, you can put some silver down, I'll say. However much you think would be.
2
Okay.
probably.
James, do you leave some silver?
I'm actually gonna leave it
Okay.
gold.
Perfect. You go upstairs. Are you guys in the same room, different room? What's the plan? Also, did you leave the horses outside in the stables, or what? Probably can't get them inside.
So the thing is also in the stables, right?
What thing? The moorbounder is in Brick's room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're good then. I think.
Yep, we're
I
good.
think he'll
We're good.
leave them in the stables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leave them in the stables.
Are you guys in? Yeah. So Bricks and the moorbounder are in one room. You guys in two separate of the other rooms.
I guess.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Like I described for Brick, the beds inside are very comfortable. Not like unnaturally comfortable, but they're very nice, and they're not what you've been used to for the last few days of travel. You all going to sleep?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
You,
Well, I think Othias already slept actually.
it would have been about an hour into the.
Oh yeah, it would have
been
been cut
an
short.
about an hour, and
I
any of the
guess.
rest is when you guys would have left. So
Okay, so yeah, he'll keep doing his
meditation.
stuff.
Okay. James, you lay down to go to sleep. Othias, you start meditating. And at this point, I'm gonna ask Brick and Othias if you guys can just deafen real fast.
Deafen?
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Nope, just Brick and Othias.
Let's see if I remember how
no.
to do that. There we
Deafen.
go.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
James.
Is it trauma time?
I need you to make I think it's a wisdom saving throw for this. Actually, sorry, it's
no.
intelligence. That's my bad. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. That is a 7.
You lay down to go to sleep, and your head hits the pillow, and you feel you have a very peaceful dream. What is James's like ideal good dream?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Just off the top of your head, whatever you can think of. What's like a good experience for him that you think he would like to have?
Yeah, I hate to be basic and just say skipping through a field or something, but
I mean, that works, yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
yeah.
In that dreamlike state, you kind of find yourself in this beautiful field. Nothing really weighing on your shoulders. It's beautiful. It's unlike anything you've ever felt or seen before. And you hear this... The chirping of like nearby birds, this beautiful singing turns into this old kind of music box like song, and
Oh no.
you feel yourself kind of pulled from your dream,
Oh no.
and you wake up in this kind of groggy state, looking around. You're not in bed, and you're not in the inn anymore. You find yourself.
No.
You look down with your dark vision. You can see in this kind of T-like position, like you're strapped to some sort of wall with these roots, just kind of entangling you, and you're stuck. And looking around, you can't see much. You just see these like, I guess, amber kind of sap-like pods that you maybe see like mosquitoes stuck in. You see like vague shapes of maybe like humanoids and stuff like that. Also kind of wrapped in this bark. And you feel, or you hear the sound of footsteps and this kind of delightful humming as this music box gets louder. And we're going to cut back over to our friends. Don't say a word.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey guys. You both wake up in the morning, fully well rested. You can both mark off a long rest if you needed to for anything.
Didn't need it.
I was like, I don't think you needed to, but if you do for any abilities, you can.
So you know what I realized is while we deafened.
What's up?
It was still recording, so I just talked shit about Dusky the entire time.
That's awesome.
You're gonna have to edit it, so.
Thanks, guys.
He'll
Probably have
cut
to
that
leave
out.
We'll see. Maybe I'll leave it in after.
Just bloopers.
That'd be funny. I will say, Othias did probably just like after his meditation, he probably just left and like walked around the village a little bit.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in specific? You're just walking around. Okay.
No. Just walking around.
Um.
Tending to his horses, making sure they're
Yeah.
all
No,
right.
they're there. They're okay. At some point in the night, from the town hall, you hear this bell kind of ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And after that, you hear what sounds like a music box, still coming from that town hall, and it fades and it stops. Walking around, all the houses you've checked, all the doors are still unlocked. You don't hear anything or see anything. any signs of life or anything like that. What are you doing?
Just watching and waiting.
Okay. Nothing really happens. Eventually morning comes. Burke, you wake up to the sounds of birds chirping outside your window. Your moorbounder has pretty much pushed you off the bed almost, and she's just kind of curled up in the center. You wake up, and from the room next to you, you hear a faint music box playing that you didn't hear last night.
Oh. Fun.
Brick literally like stops for a second and like.
Would it be rude to go ask what that is? Do I want to?
You do whatever you want.
No, but this is Brick talking to himself.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Brick's like discussing, like, what should I do? What would be polite? I really want to know, but it'd be rude. I don't even know who's in there. We'll go ask. It's okay. Asking isn't rude, right? Right? Okay. Oh shit. You know. Good.
Does it like stretchy, like yawning cat thing?
Good morning. I'm gonna go see what's in the next room. I hear a music box. Do you want to stay here or you want to go with me?
She like curls up in the bed again.
Okay.
Just purrs.
You can stay here.
You go check out the room next door. That music box is still playing. The door is like slightly creaked like open, just a little bit. You look in. At the foot of the bed, there is this like old music box with these kind of ballerinas kind of dancing around to this song. Nothing very like too impressive. And then you look in the bed, and you see this like porcelain doll that looks exactly like James.
Like a small doll or like a
It's not human size. It's like a doll.
Okay,
It's
I was really confused.
No.
Give me a second, I gotta roll a dice.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Don't,
What do you think Brick wanted to do?
don't you fucking dare.
Brick will go pick up the doll and the music
Pick it
box,
up?
I guess.
Okay. You're holding the doll. You do anything with it?
No.
You do anything with it?
Brick, like, he stops her, he's like, do I want to smash this? Not really. We were last time, but that was kind of guessing.
You're holding this doll. Something feels off about it. Make a medicine check.
Okay. Got a +2 to medicine.
Nice.
19. What was it?
19.
I saw it roll over from a 7, and I almost had a heart attack.
Okay. You're kind of like fiddling with this doll. You're not really sure. You put it up to your ear, and you swear you hear this faint of a heartbeat.
Oh, no.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.